Oh, a boy. It must be about that time. It must be about that time. Oh my god. Kinda crazy. Kinda crazy. Oh, I broke the chat. That's embarrassing. That's what I get. That's what I get. That's what I get. Freaking crazy. Well, we made it, sort of. Sort of. We're here. Kind of. Sort of. Sort of. We're here. No, it's fine. It's fine. Nobody's panicking. Everybody is keeping it together, including me and you. It's both of us, including we. We are holding it together, you guys. We're holding it down. We are remain sane. We're doing it. Counting on you guys. I'm counting on you guys and the remain sane tactics. We're gonna make an honest go of it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do the thing. Intra. Hi, Intra. Oh my word. With a disappointment pack too. Holy cannoli. Intra, you were here so quick. You were here so fast. You were so very spice. So very nice. Okay. One for Intra. On the ledger. We got it. I got you locked in, madame. Locked in, madame. Oh, we're doing our countdown. Oh, we're there. Mere seconds to go. Yes, mere seconds. It's kind of nuts. Oh, greetings. Salutations all. How you doing? And again, happy birthday, America. Because, listen, one day, yeah, you know, we celebrated a little bit. But it's kind of a big deal. That semi-Q, it's kind of a cool kid thing, I'm just saying. Also, I just heard an amazing thing about Japan. I am like, y'all, freaking hooray, Japan. Best allies, change my mind. Canada, do better. I'm just saying, listen. Canada's like rude and hates us. That whole thing about like, yeah, Canadians are the nicest people in the world. Absolutely not, they're not. No, you're no. No, Japanese. Japanese threw a 4th of July celebration for America in Japan. One of these is not like the other. That's all I'm saying. So, happy birthday again, America. I got coffee. Okay, we got Intra in the house. Duckling is here. Hiya, Duckling. Hi, peeps. Hello, Duckling. Hello. And Squirrel is here, this gentleman. This actual cool kid. It's good to see you, Squirrel. Kodo is here. Oh, my word. Heckin' Kodo. Jim, this'n. Jim, I tells yous. Doc is here. Thank you for calling out the good doctor. Mel is here. Hi, Mel. How you doing, Doc? Good evening. Good evening indeed. Welcome. Stuck on the couch, but when the dog lets me move, I'll go to the other tabs. Music makes me uncomfortable. Listen, that's part of the whole deal with Ark. Is it's unnerving. That's what it is. That's what it be. Hello, the Dapper One. I don't know if I've been called the Dapper One before, but I'll take it. I'm doing all right. It's been weird missing some time with you guys. That's very strange. Having I've had a lot on my schedule, but not as much as usual. That's strange. So, yeah. Very odd. How about you? How you doing? Don't break me. I'm fragile. E fragile. I didn't know you were Italian. Kodo. That's pretty cool. Fellow Italiano. Big fans of that fragile. Don't worry, chat will probably break you too, because they missed you on the weekend. Aww, you guys missed me? I don't know, that remains to be seen. I suspect I'm anticipating heckling, Squirrel. I'm anticipating heckles. That's what I'm expecting. Especially since I've got more news for you guys. I've got tea for you. Whispers. Don't whisper. Me. Hello. Helly. Oh, hi, Helly. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Hello, hello, hello. Helly is very sneaky. You know what I'm saying? Helly was strimming. Helly was holding down the fort while his wees were away. Helly, it's good to see you, sir. Good to see you indeed. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing all right. That's funny. Very funny. Whoop. But Gail. Oh, hey, I. Hey, you. How you doing, Gail? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Especially since the book released on the 4th as well. And it's set in Japan. Bet. That's terribly exciting. Wait, your book is done, Squirrel? Wait. Released? It's out there? In the wild? What? On the 4th? Cool. What? Dude, sick. That's great. Congratulations. That's wild. I hope you self-promote the hell out of it. Sorry, I haven't seen much of Discord. You probably already said this. People already know things. I just haven't seen very much of what's going on. I'm sorry. Hope you self-promoted the hell out of it, sir. The hell out of it. Thank you for calling out, Gail. I appreciate you, Mel, very much. And Mouse is here. Thank you. Hello, Mouse. I appreciate the lurk. Means an awful looking lot. Mouse. Call out the mouse. We do it. We're flying. Appreciate your bandwidth. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Hello, all. Hiya, Val. Hello, a little bit of a fall. What? Madame. Me and baby and big brother are all okay. Just have a sore knee. I'm so sorry, Valk. That sucks. You guys are okay? Sore knee, banged up knee, but you're doing okay? Oh my gosh. Okay, genuine question, Valk. For any all you ladies out there who've had kids who've been preggers before, okay? Does it throw off your balance? Like having all this weight front loaded? Do you have to like adjust like walking and everything because like the balance that you've had your entire life that you just do without thinking about it has now changed, it's now shifted? Or is it like something that because the weight is genuine or like it's gradually changing, do you just like adjust to it on the fly? Like is it like you don't really notice because it's gradual, but if you were to like take a timestamp before and like at 9 months say, it would be very different? Like a genuine question. Hope that you don't have to answer any of my dumb questions, but you know, I'm a curious fellow. I ask a lot of questions. I'm sorry. Was missed, yes. Aw. Think duckling. They missed you guys. I'm good. Dropped big monies on my horses on Monday. All right. Dentals and vac. I knew the dental stuff was coming. I remember, Intra, dentals and vaccines. I don't know if I knew about the vaccination part, but okay, the dentals, yeah. It sounds, hey, it's the pictures you sent were so funny. It's so interesting, you guys. If you haven't seen equine dental care, you guys, it's nuts. Look up pictures. It's funny. It's funny. Thank you for calling out, Haley. I appreciate you. Jebs, holy Jebs, he lives. What the blazes? Jebs, good to see you. Well, come on in. Welcome, sir. Welcome. I hope that you're doing all right. I hope the time zones have been kind to you. Hey, I hope that summer is off to a good start for you, my dude. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Try to hold down the fort. I get some tea. Oh, baby. You got some tea? I got some tea to tell thee. It's crazy. Caleb, saw Citizen Kane. It's pretty heavy. You finally saw it. Now you get all the references. Now you know Rosebud. Now you got it. Now you got it, Caleb. Okay, I got you. I got you. We're locked in with Rosebud now. Okay. It's good to see you, my friend. Glad that you're here. Balance does get thrown off. I suspected as much. That's crazy. Thank you for confirming this suspicion of mine. So, was that why? Was that part of it? Or is this like just some random freak thing would have happened no matter what? Like, I don't know, like was there a dog underfoot? What hath befallen thee? Aki with the gifted. This gentleman. 5 heckin' gifted. Also, we get to call out Aki. Thank you, my dude. Oh my gosh. This rabble rouser gifted 5 subs. 5 subs on Rumble. Kind of crazy. This dude, this gentleman, this fella, this... Straighten up my tie. Straighten up my tie for his for this gentleman. It's good to see you, sir. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to all of you out there, all of you America out there. Happy 250.
I work my whole life.
Happy 250. Glad to see you guys. Glad to see you. Let's see here. So, Valk picked one up, Gale picked one up, Intra picked one up, and Duckling picked one up. Fee Fi Fo Fum, what's with all the unsubscribed? I especially liked how it rhymed. I especially liked you sticking the landing, Aki. That was very good. Honestly, if it had rhymed, it wouldn't be you at all. I like this version. This was a good version. My dude, thank you for the gifted. That's not a small thing. Well, it sounds like there's one over there, you guys. Am I crazy? No, that's 5. That's all 5. No, all 5 got picked up. No, 4. Am I crazy? It looks like 4. Gentlemen, I might be able to be gentle. Oh, I might be able to be gentle. And I've been called a gentleman, but never a gentleman. Oh, my word. Well, Aki, I'm grateful as heck for you. Guys, I've got some tea for you about the Rumble side of things. Speaking of, okay, the subs. There have been some changes that were announced in the last handful of weeks. I told some of y'all about them, but I haven't been able to talk to a ton of y'all about them, okay? Because obviously I've been gone for a week. I missed Friday and Saturday's streams. I took some time off for the holiday. I've still got a little bit more, incidentally, to take off. I've got family visiting from out of town this week. This is something that most of y'all didn't get to hear. I've got my sister and my brother-in-law and their gaggle of children are coming from out of state, and we haven't seen them in years. We don't see them very often. They don't live in the state. And so they're coming here for the first time. They've never been to our home before, and so we're going to be hosting. And so I will not, there's a bunch of children running around, I will not be getting to do any of the writing and the prep for Friday. So I am canceling Friday's stream. There's not going to be a talk this Friday. This was sort of something we've been like trying touch and go to plan for a long time, and it's finally come together. So I get to have this little stream punctuating the middle here. I am attending all the CNRs tomorrow. No issue. I'll still see you all there for those. But then Thursday, Friday, I will be hosting. I will be entertaining a gaggle of children and their parental supervision. So yeah, I won't be here Friday. I am anticipating streaming on Saturday as normal though, and I get to chat with you guys more with the just chatting stuff then, and resume playing Doom on Saturday. So yes, no Friday stream. I will put out an announcement in the Discord, and I will officially cancel it on the scheduling and all that jazz. So yes, no stream on Friday for extended family coming in. But the last handful of days have been kind of nuts, and I haven't got to talk to you guys about some of the crazy things. So here's a big one. If you take away nothing else, the Rumble Partner Program, okay? The Partner Program was a fairly low bar. It wasn't such that any old buddy could get it, okay? I don't want to dismiss the efforts of all the people who are just starting out on Rumble, all the people who are fairly new to it. I don't want to dismiss all of that hard work y'all have been putting in. There's a lot of y'all out there grinding. But you guys, you lovely humans, have shown up in force on Rumble side to support this project, and I'm super grateful to you guys. So we hit the partner program a long time ago. Most of you know that. We joined the partner program a long heckin' time ago, like a full year ago now. I want to say it was July. It was July last year we got into the partner program, and we've been hitting all of our metrics, and there have been a couple changes here and there, and you guys have just been rock stars through all of it. Well, they just dropped a big one, a couple weeks ago now, okay? A couple weeks ago, they dropped a big change to the partner program, and that is they are going to, well, they have already. Now for the month of July, they have raised the bar pretty significantly, such that a lot of people streaming on Rumble are going to get pulled from the partner program because it's something that you have to qualify for each month. It's not a once you're in sort of deal. It's a each month you got to hit those metrics to stay in. Twitch has something similar. Twitch's is you have to stream a minimum number of hours each month. You have to stream a certain number of streams. Like you have to hit certain metrics in order to stay in the thing. But it's typically like pretty forgiving as long as you hit those bare minimums, because getting in is really challenging. Well, Rumble has sort of matched energy, and now the metric that we actually may struggle with, that I may actually struggle with a little bit. So here's where I'm coming to you guys asking for a little bit of help here, is... Oh, hell yeah, Kodo picked up the last one. Let's go, Kodo. Let's go. Rough and rumble tumble. I'm glad that you got a sub, Kodo. I'm glad that you're there. Here's what it is, you guys. Here's what it is. We now have to hit, not 75 average viewers, which is the partner program on Twitch. We do need to hit 75 unique chatters per month. Not per stream, not per week, per month. And that is going to be really challenging for a lot of people. A lot of people, including yours truly. If the last handful of months are anything to go by, we're close. We're close, but we're not at 75. And so there's like a new thing going around on Rumble right now where people are saying, chatters like, I personally go to creators and I message them 1/75, 1/75, because they know what it is. They know what it means. And so when I show up at the beginning of the month and I say in their chat 1/75, they know I'm here to be one of your 75 for the month. I'm here to check a box. It's going to make line go up, make graph go up, so that you can either get to the Rumble Creator Program or you can maintain the Creator Program, because that's a high bar, y'all. A high bar indeed. So I'm grateful to all of you who are going through, who are like, maybe you're super used to Twitch. I'd be grateful if you guys would pull it up and just say something in Rumble chat as we go throughout the month. Maybe I'll make a command about it, something to that effect. Make a timed comment, something, because yeah, I may get dropped off of the partner program if we. I don't command those kinds of numbers. Again, close, and I know a lot of people who are going to be in a kind of in a rough way, who are in the partner program right now, and they're going to get dropped. And that's by the end of the month. So each month, and that started in effect for July. It doesn't help that the holiday weekend was our first week here, and I took off a bunch of time. So I missed 2 whole days of streaming, and so yeah, we have to get 75 unique chatters in the month. So thank you guys, everybody who goes through the rigmarole. All of you go through the hassle of logging into Rumble and saying something. Thank you guys. You guys make all this possible. I'm grateful as heck for you. The other one is I'm going to be pushing a lot of shorts on Rumble. I'm going to be pushing a lot of shorts. And so if you guys have any ideas for like what would be a good short, if we're playing something silly, serious, whatever it is, if you guys want to clip it, you can clip it on the Twitch side. You can just type in !clip, and then I can like go back through and find those moments. I'm going to be trying to timestamp stuff on my end as I get used to this system. I'm working with Dear Tier on a means of doing it much more streamlined. But for right now, it's going to be pretty janky, because that's another new requirement of them. 20 shorts per month. 20. Whew. So, that's gonna be, I mean, it's gonna be really easy if I want them to be garbage, right? If they're trash, that's not a problem. We just clip trash and send trash. But I don't want to break a bunch of trash, so, you know, if we may minimally edit some of them. We may just leave them clean as is if they're good enough. But yeah, this is adding a new layer of difficulty. So I'm grateful to all of you who have watched the shorts, by the way. We did a lot of shorts the past month here, June, with Thank Goodness You're Here. If you guys have seen the Rumble side of things, you know this, because that game is just non-stop clip content. That game, every single thing you see, those of you who watched the streams, you know, every single thing you see in the game is clip-worthy. It's just so ridiculous and over the top. So yeah, we did a lot with that. Going forward, don't know what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try and figure that out here in the next couple weeks, but I'd be grateful if you guys would let me know if you think something that was a clip-worthy moment. That was pretty good, you know. I hope you will. I hope you will. So thank you guys. That's all the tea for Rumble. Okay, there's more tea to tell, but I'm gonna catch up on chat first. Then there's more tea to tell about ARC and about the last week. Okay, there's tea about the last week. So, you did see the post about it on Discord. You hit a reaction on it. Wait, I thought that was somebody else's book. Wait a minute, Squirrel. Wait. I thought that was... I did glance at Discord a couple times. I thought it was someone else's book. That was you? Listen, several of you are publishing books right now, okay? Several of you are publishing books. That's super cool. Congratulations. Very excited. I'm excited for anybody who's publishing a book. But I didn't think yours was that close to being done, Squirrel. I'm not gonna lie. Blowing my mind a little bit here. Blowing my mind. Okay, I gotta catch up. Let me see here. Good questions. You think they're good questions? That's good. Okay, we got balanced questions. These are the questions the people want to know. Also, I need to get a fan. I don't know why I keep forgetting this, but it is freaking toasty, you guys. It is toasty. Listen, I'm wearing a three-piece suit. It's too warm for 3 pieces. What was I thinking? I really should have taken off the vest. I really shouldn't have the vest on. I like the 3-piece. I could just do the 2. No, I'll just get a fan. If it gets like crazy hot, I'll ditch the jacket. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay, I'm gonna grab a fan. I'll be right back. That's the plan. That's the whole plan. Alright. Crazy. Now, oh, that's much better. I can feel the air moving a little bit. Yeah, that's good. That's great, in fact. Guys, you lovely. Aki, thank you again for the gifted. That's crazy. My works manager position opened up on Thursday. Toss my hat in. We'll see if anything comes from it. Very cool. Very cool just for tossing your hat in, Helly. Hope something does come of it. Likewise, my friend. We'll be lurking at work, but have a great stream. Thank you. That means an awful heckin' lot, Jebs. Thank you for that bandwidth. Means the world. Means the world. Flip-flop got caught on a peg from a slip and slide. And then a belt. Then fell with Big Brother in my arms. You were on a slip and slide? You were walking on a slip and slide whilst holding baby? What? They're slippery. By design, almost. That's crazy, Valk. What the? Ouchie indeed. Sister from the famous plant stream clip. No, other sister. In fact, another sister. See, that sister I rarely see, but I do occasionally see. Once a year, maybe. Once every 2 years. This sister, I don't see ever. So you guys actually haven't heard of other sister. I don't often get to talk about this sister. She's very busy with her young family. They've got 4 kids now? 5th? I don't remember. They've got a lot of kids. So yeah, they're very busy, and yeah, they live out of state, so we don't. And with that many kids, hard to see them. Plant sister doesn't have any kids, so she's easier to see, though her work schedule and my work schedule don't exactly agree. So yeah, I don't. Yep. Wondering if it was that one or the feral one. Nope, not that sister either. Look, I got a lot of siblings, okay? There's 5 of us. I got 4 siblings. I got 4 siblings. So 3 sisters and a brother. The feral one, no. I see her about once a year. Also, yeah, no, I don't, not her. Nope. Not that one. No Fryes, Drem. I'm sorry, Indra. I knew what Rosebud was literally before someone spoiled it. Oh, and I guessed what it metaphorically meant even before seeing it. Yep, still hits. Guess based on the logic of, well, there's nothing stopping him from being with Rosebud, but it's more of the world around his happiest moments involving Rosebud no longer exists. Man who has everything, his favorite objects, no ending. Yes, indeed. The loss of time, yes. I understand that one. It hits for me. It hits for me as well. For that reason. I understand it. That'll be a tough one. Leanne! Ah, hi, Leanne. Thank you for calling out Leanne. Gail, I appreciate you. Oh, we had Mel and Gail call out. Hell yeah. We get to double call out Leanne. I am about this life. Thank you both. I am about this life. Leanne, how the devil are you? How was your stream? How was your stream? Also, did you finish the Stardew adjacent game? I don't remember what it's called. Sun something? Wait, Sun Haven. Was it Sun Haven? Did you finish it? Because I know you bounce around from time to time, but I don't know if you finished it or not. So. Salute your shorts! Saluting shorts. We're going. Not my Uncle Gussie. Yeah, that's... apparently. Hey, look at that. 74 down to 75. 2 out of 75. We're flying, you guys. We got this. Thank you, guys. I believe. I appreciate your enthusiasm. I appreciate it very much. Wonder if we could do a clipper emote for clips for shorts? What makes chatters unique? Clippy? What makes chatters unique? Well, you're each unique. You just gotta say something. That's all, Duckling. That's it. That's it. Each of you have said something right here with the rumble little symbol next to your name. You've counted. So I could actually look like it. I don't know if it shows me in real time. Hang on. I don't know if it shows me in real time. I will pull it up right now. We're gonna find out. We're doing science together. It does show me in real time. 12 of you. So far, 12 of you have said something. We are at 12 out of 75. So thank you. That's it. That's all. You just gotta say one thing in Rumble chat once a month. That's all. So yeah, we're at 12. Thank you guys. Means a lot. Means an awful like a lot. So yeah, if you guys are on Rumble, you might actually see, and I may do this. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I'm still on the fence about this. I may copy what a couple other people have done, which is in the title of their stream, put what they're at. Spartan did this. Handful of others I've seen so far. They'll put in our case, 12 out of 75. They'll put that in their stream title, 12 out of 75. So you kind of know where they're at. Like I think Templar did it. Yeah, I don't recall exactly everybody, but yeah, I know a couple people are doing it, and that makes sense to me. It makes sense to me. Oh, Kelly went live. Oh, bit. And Doug went live. Okay. I'm gonna take care of our people. Friends before frames. There we go. Okay, tabs are current. Wait, did Mama Catch end? Or did she crash? Oh, she crashed. Oh, nar. Nar. Take care of Mama Catch. Mama Catch, what'd you do? What'd you break? Or was it my end? Did yours crash or did mine crash? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Everybody's pulled up. We're going. We're going. A clip emote. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Something that pops up. Clip actually trash now. That's big brain, sir. Yeah, just do trash, just do throwaway ones. That's a possibility because there is no metric for what quality they need to be or anything. It's just clips. So I don't want them to be garbage though, so I don't know. Aren't us as fans good enough? That's hilarious because the fan, you guys, that's for the fan to decide. Dizzy, thank you for the lurk work. I appreciate you. Means an awful heckin' lot, new friend. An awful heckin' lot. Dizzy, not sick of us, you guys. You see this? You see Dizzy being a gem? I see. I know. Let's get a neck fan. What is a neck fan, Gail? What is a neck fan? What is that? $300 later, I got enough groceries to last me for a few weeks and a few more projects to work on. Okay. Okay, a few more projects to work on. Always with projects. Leanne, she's a busy lady. She's an industrious gal. Dorian! Oh, good to see you, sir! Welcome, welcome. I know Dorian's doing the same thing, you guys. Hitting that 75. Dorian's got to care about the same stuff. We're all in this boat now. So 75 unique chatters. That's going to be the only metric. By the way, so the rest of them, you guys, the rest of everything else, you guys have blown it out of the park. Like, there's a bunch of other metrics, but we hit those, like, not even close. Like, those are like gangbusters. That's easy peasy for y'all. The unique chatters, though. Like, we got diehards here who are hitting all the other metrics, no problem. But the unique chatters. Question's gonna be, who are my 75? Who's I am Spartacus. I am Spartacus. Who my 75? Where we at? Where we at? Point them out. Point them out. Mel, how the heck are you doing? Has the dog released you yet, or are you still stuck? Oh, my word. Otter Dad, it's true. It do be the other one. Third time's the charm. Yeah, it's true. Loving this music. It is the ARC soundtrack, Duckling. It is indeed. Wasn't walking on the slide. I was walking around it. Peg was too hard for the ground. My flip-flop. Oh, I see, I see. I got you, Valk. All right, I'll let it slide this time. Do you see what I did? I did the... It was the slide. I'm sorry you fell. Fortunately, kids are made out of Play-Doh. So I'm sure Big Man was just fine. I'm sure he was just like... walked it off. Family Guy gave away the whole movie. Did it? I didn't see that one, Mel. I didn't see that one. Hope the Mafia as well. Oh yeah, I hope the same thing, Dorian. I hope. If you call finished, as in got tired of the back and forth and set it down, yes, I finished it for now. Very well. Very well. It's kind of like saying you finished Stardew. Same thing. Like, I built my perfect farm. I built out all the stuff. I had unlimited money. I had bought everything. I had finished all the stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I could keep doing things, but yeah, okay, I got you. So it's the same thing. It's sort of a decide when to call it quits. Very well, very well. Saying something I can do, and I appreciate that, Duckling, very much indeed. Saying my one thing, hell yeah, Doc! Woo! Woo! Saying his one thing, let's go! I appreciate you, sir. Guys, I have a life question that's actually perfect for this platform. Hypothetically, if a dealership has had your car for 7 weeks, and they offer a full buyback, would you take it? They offered you a full buyback? Gang, if you guys haven't noticed, in the Discord, Mel's name, it now reads Stanley. How many of you, show of hands in the chat, okay, understand the reference when I say Stanley Yelnats? How many of you get that reference? And as a hint, it's not the Stanley Parable. It's not the game that we played. It's not that Stanley, different Stanley. How many of you know Stanley Yelnats? How many of you get that reference? Because if you do, then you understand that Mel might just be the unluckiest person in the world. I don't she's got a curse about her. Trotsky, holy cannoli! He out here matching energy with Aki? Crazy. Crazy work. Thank you for the gifted, Trotsky. Unbelievable. Thank you for calling out Trotsky, Mel. I appreciate you an awful heckin' lot. Lithium, thank you for the lurk work. I hope your streams go well, my dude. Unbelievable. This gem. Okay, so Leanne got hooked up. Very excited. Doc got one. Crazy. If any of you need... Yeah, the troublemaker indeed. If any of you need a sub on Rumble, now's the time. That means there's 3 of them. 3 of them. Floating around over there. All you gotta do is say something in chat. Be one of the 75. Be one of the cool kids. And then you get one of them subs. I hope you will. That's... Trotsky, thank you, my dude. 5 reasons to rumble on Tuesday in it. Wow. Trotsky, you gem. You and Aki both. Rabble, browsers. Look at the rabble. They done be roused, and it's cause of y'all. Don't even try and deny it. You got fingerprints all over the crime scene. You busted. Trotsky, how the heck are you, my friend? It's good to see you. Good to have you in. My goodness gracious. Okay, Mel, the question, if they've had it for 7 weeks, and they offer a full buyback, yes. Yes. If they say, we will refund the whole car, try again, yes, I would. Have you had a loaner car this entire time, Mel? Do I know the answer to this? I feel like I don't know the answer to this. Have you had a loaner car for 7 weeks? Do you like the loaner car? Hell yeah, Dorian got one! That means there's 2 left, y'all. 2 of them! Choose of them! Davey, choose of them! Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You're still stuck. Oh my gosh. I can trip over absolutely nothing. Well, that's a skill. Stanley, that's a skill. That's you. Unbelievable. Loose! Higher loose! Smaller shovel, smaller hole. Okay, Loose gets it. Duckling gets it. I mean, I read a book about digging once. Boom! It's good to see you, sir. Boom. Welcome on in. Boom gets it. Boom gets it. I'm tired, Grandma. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's too damn bad. Yeah, okay. So if you guys aren't familiar, Intra on lock with that disappointment pack. Oh my god, okay. It's from Holes, you guys. It's from Holes. Boom is correct. This is a story about how his life got quick turned upside down. And he would be digging holes out there. Stanley Yelnats. Cursed. Freaking family, gypsy family curse. That's Mel. I don't get it, but she's had every single time she has tried to get a car to do anything in the last, 2 years. It's been a nightmare. I don't know how many cars you've been dealing with, Mel, and then her tripping over nothing. It's a whole host of things. It's kind of nuts. So, yep, I would return it, absolutely. If they can't fix it, if they're like, dude, I seriously don't know what's wrong with this car anymore. Yeah, return it. Yeah, tell them that you'll take the money back and you'll take a 5% discount on the next car. I mean, you could shoot for 10, and then they'll offer you 5 and take it. Say I want this, I want the return, and I want a 10% discount on another car if I'm gonna go through with you guys at all. If I'm gonna go through you guys again on the replacement car, then yeah, I also need a discount because this has been 7 weeks of my life. It's unacceptable. And see what they say. Worst they can say is bugger off. That's the worst they could say. They could also say, your father's, smelt of elderberry. Your mother was a hamster. They could go after your mom. Your mother was a hamster. And you're like, my mom wasn't a hamster. And then you're like, my dad's not a phone. Crazy. Dragon BB, it's good to see you. Been thinking about you. You guys doing okay over there? Golly. Dragon BB's been going through it too, y'all. Dragon BB, good to see you. So tell me the tea tomorrow. We'll catch up proper tomorrow. All of you with the rendezvous. Jeez. Oh, a Jeep that's this close to fully breaking down. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand. In a loaner Jeep that's on its last leg. Jeep Commander, and it's in rough shape. Oh my gosh. I've heard bad things about Jeep, honestly. I think Wranglers are cool. I prefer the new Wranglers, the Rubicon ones, the Sahara ones. I think all those are gorgeous. I think they're great. I prefer them even over the 90s aughts ones. I know those are classic and collectible and everybody freaking loves them, but I prefer the look of them. They're closer to a Humvee. They're really cool looking vehicles, and I'm told that they actually last a little bit longer than basically everything else Jeep makes, but that's not saying much. That basically everything from Jeep is just kind of on borrowed time. It's I just rolled off the lot. But you did roll off the lot. It's freaking me out. Sucks because they're good looking, but terribly made. Yeah, see? Not buying anything else through them. Yeah. You're lurking while you're ready to granny to the hospital. Yay, not. Dragon Baby, I hate that. I'm glad that you're here. I'm sorry that you're still going through it with Granny and with Fam Down. I hate that. Sucks because I'm out 300 in maintenance already. Don't want your bad juju. My tiny 90s Ford has been on its way out, and I can afford a nothing. There's a handful of you out there who are like, listen, I'm in the market for a vehicle. There's a handful of y'all. Oy. Gorgeous until your front axle breaks while you're driving 70 miles an hour. Jeez. We actually saw somebody on the side of the road with a busted axle. I don't remember what car it was the other day, But we saw someone on the side of the road with a busted axle. They had several other cars pulled over. People were helping them out. I'm like, oof! Highway speeds and an axle breaks? Y'all. A Subaru with more than 180K. Haven't had any major issues. Yep. Subarus have a great reputation, built to last, and then anything Japanese, really. Anything Japanese. Actually, I don't know about Suzuki's. Do Suzuki's last, you guys? I don't know about those things. Got an Outback, pulled up on a tab. Yeah, kind of crazy. Okay, so I get to tell you guys a bit of tea. A bit of ARC tea. So I told you guys last Tuesday, innit, that it was the final week for trials. I told y'all, yep, this is it. I told you guys that you really only get like the reward. They're like cosmetics. You get some cosmetic rewards depending on what rank you finish in. I explained to you guys the difference between Cantina Legend and Hotshot, that they're basically the same rank. It's just that the Cantina Legends are the top 1,000 Hotshots. And that's each week. They take the top 1,000 performers out of the Hotshot pool, which is as high as it goes, and say, cool, you're a Cantina Legend. I talked to you guys a bit about what that means, what the implications of being a Cantina Legend are. I got it a couple weeks back. So I get to say forever, hooray, I'm in the top, I'm a Cantina Legend, see thumbnail. That's fun. But you don't get rewards for it at any other point except the final week. There are no rewards for getting it during the season. There's no rewards for maintaining it through the season. Just the last week. Okay, so what I told you guys then is that a lot of sweats come out just the last week. They don't do anything all season. And the last week, they come out in numbers. And it's not just sweats, it's cheats. There are a lot of boosters out there. There are paid boosters. Okay, groups of people that will take your USD or Canadian or whatever it is you're paying in, whatever, and they will take you into a raid in trios and they will boost your numbers. They will, some of them like play on your account for you and they just get you Cantina so that you can say, I have Cantina, right? But you didn't earn it. You paid someone a couple bucks and they, whatever. So there's only 1,000 spots and there is no distinct leaderboard between solo players, those who play in duos, like with a friend, and those who play in trios, okay? And if it's something like deal damage to this kind of arc on the map, well, you've got a fixed amount of time. There's only so much that one person can do solo. You can increase how much can be done if there are 2 of you, and you can triple the amount of what can get done if there are 3 of you. Plain and simple, right? Well, the points are cumulative like that. So if it's damage a category of arc or something like that on the map, cool. One of you covers that quarter or third of the map, one of you covers that third, one of you covers this third, and voila, you get triple the score. Some of them, having a duo or a trio doesn't matter. For instance, this last week, one of the trials in ARC was search kitchen cabinets, which is a silly sort of trial. I have mixed feelings about it, but as a solo, if you know what you're doing and you've got good movement, you can hit every single one of them in a single match. And then it just comes down to RNG, which is the part I don't like, which is how many cabinets are there that actually spawn in. There's no skill involved in that part. There's skill enough in getting to all of them while the match is still running. Obviously, you don't run out of time, but that's it. So if you've got 2 people, it doesn't matter. It makes it easier to check them, but the points don't matter, right? That doesn't change. But ones where it's a big old map and you guys can double or triple down on your points, that's kind of crazy. So a lot of people have been cheating and a lot of people have been boosting. So these services will also, the joke is you'll hear from circles of people who play, you do it with a 12-man group. Well, what does that mean? It means you get 4 groups of trios to all queue together, so you all get the same match. And then some of them go in and kill all the competition while you guys do the run. So you'll have people go in and, 1, hold spots so that no one else can load in and go after the same trial, because very often it's a zero-sum game. One of them is deal damage to these, again, group of enemies. Well, that's zero sum. If you deal that damage, say you hit something for 500 damage, That's 500 damage that no one else can get. That's points that no one else can get. You guys are competing over the same arc for the same point pool. So if multiple people are trying the trial, you're diluting each other's numbers. So you get groups of boosters who queue together, and then they just stand around, making sure nobody else queues in, and making sure to run security against anybody who did get loaded in against you guys, and who might try to take down your arc. So they will just kill you on sight, and they will place hold to make sure that that you get all the maximum points. Your trio, your chosen trio, gets the points. So the top like 250 spots on the leaderboard out of the top 1,000 of Cantina are boosters. Boosters and cheaters. People who queue together, and so they get maximum points. They get unbelievable points that are physically impossible. Not a skill question, not a skill issue. Physically impossible for a solo queuer or even a duos queuer to hit. It's not possible to hit those numbers unless you have 3 people and a perfect lobby that you have curated by cheating. So that immediately takes away a quarter of the spots for Cantina in the final week. A quarter of the people cheated effectively to get there, and that's being conservative, okay? That's a conservative estimate. A quarter of them cheated their way, bought their way to the top. Then come just regular trio people. All the people who just do trios and just do it normally. They didn't cheat, they don't boost, they don't do any of that stuff, but they do play in trios, which gives you a massive advantage. Under that are the people who play in duos, who are skilled at the game, know all the stuff, know all the trials, and are sweats. Then they place in there, okay? Then, mixed in there, with the trios and the duos, mixed in there, are the best solo players in the world. Like Valley, I raided you guys into Valley about a month ago. He's up in there, amongst the trios and duos and sometimes trios of the world. Solo. An inspiration. This dude's out here busting his ass. Normally, that's where he sits. Somewhere up in the top 100 to 200, solo. Inspiration. It's what I took my cues from, and he's what I'm trying to do. Several of you around here know him, have seen his stream. I met a couple of you because we also watch the same stream. Amazing. Really good at the game. Really good at it. Kind of crazy, okay? This week was a different beast. I said last Tuesday when I talked to you guys about this that the points change each week. So what points it is, it's not what number is it to get Cantina Legend. That changes per week. And then it depends on who all is participating, how many people are trying for it. Well, the last week, everybody's trying for it. Everybody is. And so last week I said to you guys, I think I had a score of like 40-something thousand when I talked to you guys, and I was like, yeah, this is pretty good numbers. Like, I said, but I think you're gonna need upwards of 80,000 to get in. 80,000, and maybe you're gonna squeak in, is what I told you guys last week. That'll be like the minimum score. I said 80K. Then I speculated, but if you want to be safe, because it is the final week and all the sweats are out, I think you're gonna need like 100K. And that's like no joke. That is no joke. Talked to Boom about it a bunch this week. 100K is not a small to-do. That's, whoo, buddy. 100K. Then, once the week is concluded, which the final week, it turns out, the final week of trials for a season, because that was last week, runs an extra day. So it turns out the trials ran through yesterday, and they ended at midnight Pacific time this morning, okay? Midnight Pacific time, the trials shut down, and everything shuts down for an hour, and they calculate and total up all the points, and they see where everybody lands based on their performance, okay? After that, after 1 a.m., people can see their score. But it's not just their score. You already know your score. But they tell you what rank you got. Whether you promoted, whether you demoted, whether or not you're a Cantina Legend, you're in the top 1,000 or not. That pops up. That's what I got a couple weeks ago, and I showed you guys how all that went down. I showed you the screenshots and all that cool kid stuff. But they don't tell you where you placed. If you are a Cantina, they don't say, oh yes, you're one of the top 1,000 and you got number 775. They don't say that. They just say, you made it. And you're like, where? And they're like, you made it. Cool, thanks for nothing. So what you have to do is talk to all the other people who got Cantina and see what scores they got. And through talking to a handful of them, you get a feel for the point spread. It doesn't matter what the top scores were. You care about what the bottom scores were. So someone says, yeah, I got Cantina. And this is what happened the week that I did it. I had a really good score. I want to say it was 69,000 points. That was really good for the week. And I talked to people and they're like, oh yeah, I got Cantina. How many points did you have? 40,000. Whoa. Which means somewhere down in the 1,000, that was good enough for Cantina Legend. These are just example numbers, okay? So I know that I was higher up in the bracket. I wasn't at 1,000, but there would be a lot of people between 40K and 70K effectively, okay? Big gap there. So you can judge about where you landed. So, okay. I told you guys that I was shooting for Cantina last week. I used some of my little vacation time, my days off of streaming and no writing, to play, to genuinely try, to put my best foot forward. Now, I'm not amazing at this game. I'm okay at this game. I'm pretty okay. But I'm not amazing at this game. I'm certainly not on Valley's level, okay? I'm taking cues from him, I'm learning tips and tricks, and I'm trying, but I'm not on that level, okay? I pushed. Last week, I saw you guys, and I had like 50K. And that was a big to-do. I pushed. And I got up there, okay? Worked my bum off this week. And with a little help from Sir Boom here, helped out with some stuff, we pushed. Pushed, baby. Tried, failed a lot. Lost a ton of materials and a ton of time. Pushed, died. Pushed, died. Pushed, died. I lost my whole inventory, must have been 15 times this last week. Okay? Grind, rinse, repeat. Gather resources, rinse, repeat. Try again, 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 again. Pushed. A lot. Got 105K. 105! I got screenshots, I can show you guys. 105,000 points! Only to learn about Sunday night, when I was basically done with that. I was like, okay, that's where I thought it was ending. Turns out there's a whole other day. 105,000 points. And then I hear from Valley, who's the #1 like solos player in the world, as far as I know. Like, he's at least in the top 3 solo trialers out there, okay? Some best there is. He's got 138K. I think he probably pushed, maybe got 140 by the end. At that time, his leaderboard said he's in 500th place of just the people who were in Cantina with 138K. Today, this morning, I locked into the various communities and the challenge runners and all that jazz to get a clue, to find out. And this is something that nobody tells you, okay? You gotta just know the people and chat with them. So, I've got some tea for you. This dude did as well as any one person can do. His whole thing is he does solo trials. Again, I'm trying to do that too. Solo trials is a big challenge. Really tough, really tough. He ended with about 140K, all right? 100 or 138K, somewhere in there. Come to find out this morning that the minimum that I missed, the minimum to get Cantina, the worst performer out of those 1,000 people who got Cantina for the season and therefore got the cosmetic rewards, was 135K. 135,000 points this past week. 135,000. He could not have done better. He speculated that if he had gotten better conditions a couple of times, and then it wasn't the holiday, you know, and is busy doing stuff and things, got obligations, cutting videos and all the rest, okay? If he had really, stars had aligned, he could have maybe, solo, pulled off between everything an additional 8, 9, 10,000 points. Maybe. that means that he snuck in the top 1,000 as a solo player. Best solo player in the world. Best solo player in the world. Snuck in. Because of the boosters and the trios. That's it. This game does not currently have any distinction. There's no way to tell who is running solos, duos, or trios. There are currently no indicators that that is a thing. Where you land. Best player in the world got 1,000th place. You know what that means? I don't feel so bad. That's my moral. That's the moral of me telling y'all this tale. I don't feel so bad. I don't feel so bad about missing that. 105 is amazing as far as I'm concerned. Those are incredible numbers. Holy crap. Those are such good numbers. But I'm not the best player in the world. I'm far from it. Far from it. And I know a lot of people in these broader challenge run communities who did the push and they got anywhere between 105 where I am and that 135 cutoff. Somewhere in there, that 30,000 point difference. I know a lot of people and none of us got it. None of us got Cantina. So I don't feel so bad about not getting it. End of the day, I got it a couple weeks ago when there aren't so many boosters and cheaters because there's no reward in it for them. So why would they? They just show up in the last week. So, no, we did not get Cantina. We finished Hotshot, which is, again, the highest rank. We just weren't in the top 1,000. Based on my score, I'm going to go ahead and guess, though, that we were in the top 2,000. Maybe the top 1,500, I don't know. 105, though. Breaking 100K is really good. There were very few Hotshot brackets out. There's tons of Hotshot brackets out there. But not a lot of folks pushing over 100K. That's special. That's a special bracket to be in. So, yeah, I've got, let's see. I've got those things here. Can I pull those up? Will they work? Will they play? Yes, here we go. Let me show you the capture here. Bubble, bubble, bum, bum. Screenshot and show. Oh my gosh, why is it all the way over there? What are you doing over there? There you go. There we go. Okay. You can see, end of season. Hooray, you ended the season at Hotshot. Hooray, look at us. There's the reward. I get a skin. Hooray. And then they demote you. Just like all ranked seasons, everything. This is your new adjusted rank. It's a new season now, and so they reset everybody who is in Hotshot. Everybody is Hotshot, which again includes all the Cantinas. Every single one gets reset down to Daredevil 2. Okay? So I got second place in my bracket with 105,000 points. Yep. That's it. That's all the tea. So yeah, there's what we got. I'll show you guys when we get into the game. But yep, that's second place. The person who got first place in my bracket was definitely teaming. They did 3. They did trios. Because he pulled something like 150K. Which doesn't happen solo. As, again, Valley pulling 140 at best is not that. So yeah, so he was trioing. And, yep. So I'm pleased. Like, that's really good numbers. Really good show out. I am perfectly happy still saying that I am in the top 1,000 players in the world. And I'm definitely comfortable saying that I am amongst the Cantinas who did it right, who didn't cheat. I'm pleased. I'm pleased. I have my rewards from the last couple weeks. That's pretty neat. I get the screenshots to prove it. Where is those screenshots? There we go. Look. Wait, where is it? Hello, police. Oh. Is that it? Is it gonna work? Is it gonna pop up? Why isn't it pop up? Hello, police? Why wouldn't it capture? I don't understand the video game. That's the screenshot. Yeah, what are you struggling with, silly thing? I don't get it. Why did it move? Wait, it's over there? Freaking why? I don't get it. I don't get what Photos is doing, y'all. Photos is weird. Why can't I screen grab this? What is happening? I just did this. I just pulled it up. Y'all saw. Y'all saw. Maybe I pop over to this screen. I don't know. I don't know. Is it gonna pop up? There it is. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. There it is. There's Cantina. Why is it so small? I don't know. Anyways, there's mine. Yeah, okay, so I did get 69K. Yeah, so that was a really good score. Again, the score itself doesn't matter week to week. It depends on the challenges. It totally depends on the challenges. That's what it is. So yeah, I got number 1. I got Cantina. Hooray. I got that to show for it. Nifty. Neato. There it is. Hooray. Current rank. We did it. Look, we did. We are Cantina. Huzzah. We done it. That's the way that it works. So, pleased. Happy with how we did it. I am impressed. I am encouraged that I was able to hang and do really challenging things. Oh, that was pretty cool. Thank you guys for your encouragement. It was pretty fun getting to actually like focus on something and try. I haven't got to try in a video game for a very long time. So I got to actually strive for something and I'm pretty proud of myself. So thank you guys. Yeah. That's it. That's all the stuff. That's all things. Wild. Oh, hi, Wild. Hello, hello. Hey, Wild. We were just talking about people who need cars. We got a lot of you out there, I gotta say. A lot of you with car troubles. Wild, how the heck are you? How goes all the planning? I hit a deer with it one time. There's a reason I named it Trouble. Oh, my word. You named your truck Trouble? That's hilarious, Intra. That's hilarious. I like it. Jeep had a huge recall for that with the Wranglers. Oh, with the axle breaking? I didn't know that. That's crazy. Uba Subaru. Yeah. The Subarus, you guys. That's how we get around. Damn Subarus. Speaking of, did you hear Texas got Toyota Tacoma contract? Cool. Something like 20,000 jobs. Nice. Very cool. Very, very cool. People making cars in America. That's neat. That's neat. Task. Open cabinets like a child dad and walk away. Yes, that's exactly what it is, Intra. Walked around opening the cabinets and leaving them open. That was the entire trial, yes. I'm at the point of being done with this crap. Had to stop cutting grass to run and take care of Granny. Not complaining about that, but yeah. First off, lawnmower. Have to run and get ready, okay. You see my yard. You know how long it took me to get back. It probably, yep. You gotta do a jog. I'm sorry. That's very frustrating, Dragon Baby. Again, you're doing some like crazy cool stuff being a caretaker for multiple people. I'm sorry you're going through it, Dragon BB. They are lucky to have you. And I know that, listen, there's a bunch of you all out there with imperfect families. And by that, I mean everybody. Each of us have imperfect families. Some of y'all's families are a little less perfect. Okay, a little less than perfect. Like, a little less. And some of y'all don't hear the appreciation for something like that. Some of y'all aren't told how grateful they are to have you, how grateful they are for your help, for your being around, for your being a part of things. Some of y'all don't get that, so I'll say it. I'll say it here. It's really cool that they've got you, Dragon BB. Really cool. Or a teammate gets down and a duo comes up and rats you. So, gang, the rat problem. They made a change in Ark 3 weeks ago to the matchmaking system. I suspect it's because of the dwindling servers. People aren't playing Ark anymore because they're not pushing new content. They're not making new things. They're not giving people reason to come back to the game. Turns out that the devs are really lazy. Really lazy. You can do some digging, you can do some research and find out that the team Embark, the Swedish team over there, they had all this massive success for the game and then immediately went on vacation for months. No work ethic. No grind. No hustle. No respect for the player base. No nothing. Get that bag, vacation immediately. Vibe and chill. So they're like, yeah, we'll put out a skin here and there. No real changes, no real updates, no real new content. They failed to capitalize on the success of Ark entirely. They dropped the ball entirely. So Ark did not receive ongoing support, ongoing development, and it's getting like drips, okay? It's getting crumbs here and there. So they have had a severely diminished player base. Apparently the numbers of players have fallen off of a cliff. Again, people showed up in the last week to get Cantina. A lot of people paid for that. But that's it. Their player base has fallen off of a cliff. So what did they do? The 4th expedition is about to happen. The 4th reset is about to happen. Okay, the prestige system. And they completely dropped the ball with it. There are no rewards worth getting whatsoever. And so a ton of people are not doing it, which means the economy is going to be worse in the game. Like, they have botched the last months so badly that people are speculating that Ark doesn't have a future, that it won't even limp along, that they'll mothball it at some point because it's that bad. Well, because of the dwindling player base, there used to be the aggression-based matchmaking system, whereby if you were a sensible person who doesn't get enjoyment out of ruining somebody else's day, if you're not a sociopath who gets your kicks by ruining somebody else's experience, like, your joy comes exclusively by extracting it from others, whose joy, incidentally, has nothing to do with you, whose joy is for the game and the PvE aspects of the game and all the rest of it. Their joy comes from the game. It affects you in no way whatsoever. Their joy, PvE players, does not come from ruining anyone else's day. In fact, it often comes from making someone else's day. From being helpful when you don't need to be. From being generous when there's no call to be. From going out of your way to help somebody when there is no expectation of return. PvE players in this game, like myself, like Boom, try to be very helpful to others. On the one side are people who say, my enjoyment comes from stealing yours. Takers, leeches, parasites. No contribution, ever. Never make something yourself. Never earn something yourself. Only steal. Whatever they have, they take. From the producers, from the makers, from the creators, from those who do, from those who earn, from those who work. On the other side are the PvE players, who, benefit everybody by their own enjoyment of the game. They extract nothing from anyone. They're there to improve the whole environment, the whole playing experience. Well, once upon a time, not so very long ago, and from the game's launch up until last month, if you're a PvE player, you basically live in PvE lobbies, and everybody's happy-go-lucky. We call them Care Bear lobbies, and those were my lobbies, and they're all great. Where you can be helpful to others, and you can expect them to be helpful in return. Well, because of the falling off of a cliff player base, I suspect, they didn't say this, but they combined lobbies. They basically said, yeah, we're not going to make distinctions anymore. Or at least we're going to severely stunt the broad range of different player types they had. There's Care Bears on the one side, there's middle of the road, and then there's sociopath murderers on the other side, okay? Once upon a time, we'd never meet. All these people were in distinct groups. Now, I think there's 3. I think there's, you're in murderer lobbies and everybody just murders everybody. Then there's, you're in lobbies where half of the people are murderers. And then there's, you're in a lobby where only a quarter of them are murderers. I think that's their categories now. It went from all huge spectrum of people, spectrum of players, but now they can't fill those lobbies. Now they can't get enough people to fill those lobbies. So now they just threw everybody in together. just to keep the game going. So PvE players like me are leaving the game in droves. Just in the last 3 weeks because of this stupid change. If you guys go to the subreddit, if you go to their Discord, if you go to anything, anywhere else that people are talking about the game and the state of this game, you will find 2 distinct groups of people. The monster sociopaths, who again, never create. They never make, they never contribute, they only steal. Parasites. Saying, get over it. You need to die so that I can enjoy the game. You just need to suck it up so that I can enjoy the game. And the PvEers saying, it's not zero sum. We can all enjoy the game. And then getting murdered for it. And saying, yeah, I'm not in it. I'm not in this to be extracted from. I'm not in this so that you can get your filthy kicks being a slimy murderer, being a disgusting rat. So I'm out. And so a lot of good players are leaving the game, which means there are even more murderers. Which means the lobbies have been becoming more and more and more bloodthirsty. So if you just want to play the game and run ranked and run trials and try for challenges and all that stuff, you can't. You keep getting shot in the back by the aforementioned scum who think that it's a zero sum. Because again, their enjoyment literally only comes from ruining your day. The only thing that they enjoy in the game is making you hate the game and quit the game. And they're shocked at the player base dwindling. Dead game. I wonder why, stupid. Anyways, end rant. That's what's going on. Now you know. That's what's been happening. That's what's been happening. But I has a car. You has a car, yes. In the market for new car. In the market for new, more reliable car. Wow, do you know what I mean? Jeez, not to get... Some people need a car in the first place. Some people need a new car. Some people need a more reliable car. You know exactly what I meant. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hop Right is here. Hi, baby. Whoa. Guts is here. Hiya, Guts. Hello. I was wondering, I couldn't play without my blinker fluid. How was I supposed to fire up the game? How was I supposed to fire up the game without blinker fluid? Guts, jeez. How'd you enjoy your guitaring? I didn't get to say hi, but I was there. Whoo. Oh, buddy. How was it, Guts? Guts was strimbing, you guys. I like how you said back from vacation. Yeah, that's what the last handful of weeks have been for you, Guts. I laughed out loud. I'm like, vacation, huh? You just vibing over there, just on some beach somewhere? No, Guts has had a lot of stuff on her plate. A lot of stuff. So it's cool to see you live again, my friend. Yep. One day we will get PvE mode. One day. If the game doesn't die first. We'll see. That's not really fair. That's the way Swedes are. Hence my making fun of them. No work ethic. What the heck? That's apparently a common gripe I've learned in the last couple weeks. I don't know. Now, this is to say, like, I work with Tyr. Tyr's Swede, and Tyr works his ass off very often for a lot of our projects. He's had to do a lot of grind, a lot of hard work, busting his ass to make the Mafia project and all the stuff that we publish. Like, I got a lot of kind words for all the hard work Tyr's done around these parts. I don't know this Embark team, but I told him, hey, listen, I just want to talk. I just want to talk to Embark. You just put me in touch with them. I just want to talk, okay? I just want to have a couple words with them. That's all. That's all I want to do. Okay, disappointment pack from Al. Disappointment pack from Al. Got it. Okay, so, unlike previous seasons, something else has just happened too, with the conclusion of the ranked split. The ranked season is now over, and we are moving into the next one, and something changed on that front, which is they gave us no time whatsoever to breathe. No time whatsoever to breathe, and there are new trials already. which is funny because, again, they extended the last week by a day. Which means this week, with no break whatsoever, was shortened by a day. So we already have new trials. There weren't supposed to be trials this week. There are. The devs dropped in their Discord, nowhere else. No official publication, no nada, just in their Discord. They just happened to go, by the way, new trials this week. Isn't that fun? And then they added insult to injury saying, yeah, here's all the stuff. You can do all this in the new shop with, and here's an emote. Isn't that neato? Trash. Trash. So yeah, it's not great. It's not great. So I don't think I'm gonna do anything this week with this. I'm gonna play it tonight, obviously, but I ain't pushing for I ain't pushing for squat this week. I ain't doing it. Like, you can't get Cantina week 1. It pushes you to Daredevil 2. Like I showed you guys a screenshot. That's where it demotes all hotshots to. All Cantina, all hotshot, everybody gets demoted to Daredevil 2. Okay. You can grind, and if you get in the top numbers this next week, you'll promote to Daredevil 1. Hooray! And then the following week, or no, you can push, it's either you go up to Daredevil 1 and the next week you can get a hotshot, but I think it's, if you do well enough this week, you can double promote into hotshot, and then nobody is Cantina that week. And then the following week is Cantina. Now, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. The following week is the top 1,000 again can get Cantina. So it wouldn't be tough to get hotshot again, but the following week with Cantina, I just don't see myself having the time. So, who knows? We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. Why is my game capture not working? That is the game. Hello. OBS. Dude, this game hates being captured. It hates being captured. It's the worst. Hey, welcome! It finally decided to join us. Is the functioning OBS in the room with us? I don't know. Oh, I wondered what about Ark. When my completionist gamer sister-in-law said that there were a ton of cheaters on it, I was excitedly talking about it to her. Boo. Yeah, there's a bunch of cheaters. They say that they're doing something about that. In fact, they pushed out patch notes this morning saying, hey, we're doing new stuff with anti-cheat. Okay, I have already heard reports today of people, just literally from today, saying that's not true, it's not fixed. There are still cheaters today. So whatever it is they tried didn't work, didn't change anything. There are people who stream the game on Twitch who blatantly cheat with wall hacks and all aimbots and all that jazz. They blatantly cheat on stream. So everybody can watch them do it, and there are no repercussions whatsoever. They're not banned. They've been doing it for months. Live, in real time, in front of a live audience. No action is taken against them or their accounts. So, I don't typically run into cheaters. That's not a big problem for me. I run into freaking rats. Again, parasite losers. Who get their joy from stealing yours, who think that that's the way that the world works, because for them, it is. That is how the world works for the sociopaths. Their joy comes by extracting it from you. So, yeah, okay, let me see. I'm okay. I'm at Anubis' house. Got Clone Hero set up for him. Playing it together at the moment. Hell yeah. I was on vacation. A vacation away from my sister. That's actually really funny, Guts. That's very clever. Well played, well played. You might not play tonight. I'm playing. We're here. Jay, we're going. Look, we made it. Look, they changed the store. Hooray. They changed the store. Oh my gosh, it looks like Apex's store. No. Oh, I hate it. Ugh. Oh, that's terrible. That is super funny. That's all right, whatever. Whatever. All right, we got customization. Look, we did it. What is... Oh, right. It's like glow sticks or something, right? What was it, glow sticks? Didn't we get... Isn't that our reward? We got glow sticks for doing the... What the hell are they? Oh, there they are. Oh, several. Lance keychain. Stupid. A shell. Stupid. I call it a conch shell. Okay? Y'all out there can call it a conch all day long if you want. That's stupid, and I hate it. So I'm going to call it a conch. Glow sticks. Also stupid. Go back to my microphone. My silly microphone. And then outfit. Okay, we got a new outfit. Whee! We get to spin. New outfit is... I don't know where it is. We earned it. It's somewhere. We got Cantina Legend. This thing? Yeah, this is it. Blind spot. Okay. So we got this one for getting hot shot. Hooray. We got a color scheme. Hat on. Hood on. Mask. Headset? No visor. Oh yeah, there's a headset. Look at that. No visor. Weird. Alright. Padding. Ugly. Vest on. Turn that off. Yeah, alright. Hey look, we got it. We got hot shot. Hooray! You guys want to know the difference is? The Cantina folks got a version of this that's... It's this, but the black and the white are inverted. That's the difference. That's what the people who got Cantina got. Picture this exact same outfit, but the black and the white are inverted. That's it. So, whatever. I don't have to change this dude's face. Appearance. Face 11. Style. No, face. And then there's hair. Face style. All right, I got mud on my face. My old man face. Because all the other faces suck. Dude, this game's face options are terrible. Like, this is actually one of the things I really dislike about Embark. They did the same thing in the finals. Exactly 0 of the characters are attractive, and they do that by design. They specifically make everybody ugly so that it's... so that nobody is made to feel bad. No attractive character models, no nothing. Everything is androgynous and ugly by design. It's some sort of nonsense. So, no good-looking characters. You can't have a good-looking character. The ugly people of the world might be upset by that. So, yep, just make everything ugly. Very dumb. Very frustrating. Very frustrating. Oh, beards. That's right. You could do beards. They beardy boys. I don't love any of this. Like, it's all bad. It's all bad. It's all ugly. Got a band-aid face. Got some random paint. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Creepy. Muddy face. No face. Muddy face. We made the bald face style. I don't. Store do look cool. Oh my word. I mean, it's cooler than the other store, but yeah. Yep. And the room is updated. The room is updated. Oh, right. They put the expensive stuff on the shelf, they said. Listen, I only tell the truth. Hey, I like it, Guts. I'm glad that you're having a good. I'm glad that you're having a good. Face, hair, no beards, body type A, body type B, androgynous everything. Emotes. Buy? Oh, God, I hate that. Nope. You ain't seen this. Nope, don't do that ever again. Ooh, I hated that. Oh, I hated that so much. They haven't given another one of these since, like, month 3, which is hilarious and bad. Why is he standing and not sitting? Is he blocking my shelf? I can't see, dude. Sit down. Sit down. Okay, there's the ship. Okay. So the ship and the obelisk thing are up there. And the shoes should be somewhere. There's a ducky. Cool, cool. No cleats. All right. Whatever. They changed it so that your valuable items go on the shelf now. I don't know. Those models are smoochable to someone. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. If you say so, Luz. You say so. What's this Jason Statham looking dude doing? Hey, how you doing, Tink? It's good to see you, sir. He is ready to go. Yeah. Tink, how are you, my friend? Thank you for being one of the people who makes all this happen. All you cool kids. All you cool kids out there. All you legends. I appreciate you guys. All of you who make it possible. For the silly and the serious, I appreciate you. So, okay. I am conflicted about this, actually, because I was quite fond of this outfit. But now I've got this outfit. I don't know. I could put the face on. I could put the visor on. So I don't have to see his dumb face. Because I don't like his face. I could. No headset. Headset. Okay. I don't... The hood. Hood down. No visor. Nope. That's... I mean, that's interesting, I suppose. Just no hood whatsoever. Hood down, hood up. I mean, it's not terrible. I might run it. I don't know. I don't love it. Terrible. Yeah. I might. Pack still matches. I don't like... Everybody changes their pack, but... Pack. That's the wrong color. That's hilarious. Nope. Yep, okay. Oh, that's the starting backpack that I run. That's hilarious, actually. This has color on it, which is stupid. It makes you light up in the dark. Kind of hilarious, actually. This is like the best one. It's the smallest one. The most discreet one. All these others are like ridiculous and huge. So, why would you run them? I don't know. It's not good to be a bright-ass target. Although, in this game, they make you do that. If it were PvE lobbies, like Boom said, if it were PvE lobbies, people could dress however they want. But in this economy, nope. I need to not be shot so much by people. That's what I need. That's what I need. Okay, so we finished our projects. The expedition has now rolled out, you guys. I have to do 100,000 skill points? Skill points, not damage? Deal damage. Skill points. I thought it was deal damage. What the what is this? Okay, stupid. Whatever. There's a 2-week expedition window, okay? If you guys got questions about it, I'm happy to answer them. I need to deal 100,000 worth of damage. As far as I know, it is still the damage. A skill issue? Listen, it's always a skill issue with me, Tink. Always is. Always is. So yeah, the trial is done. Hooray. Or the whatever these are, projects are done. Huzzah, we did it. And yeah, now the expedition kicks off. So I just gotta do damage, and then we go. I'm going to try and create a list for you guys of basically everything that someone needs to do to be expedition ready. If you're where I am, and you've already done the expedition stuff here, and you do the damage and all that jazz, you've got 2 weeks to get your affairs in order for muling. Because the game's system for handing things over to the next raider is stupid. And if they don't respect their game enough to have systems in place to like protect us from stupid rats and all the rest of it, then I have no problem telling people to do stuff like muling because it works within the game's systems and screw them. Yep. So the expedition is totally not worth it. Otherwise, absolutely not worth it. A bunch of people aren't doing it. This is why. You collect blueprints. You learn blueprints. You find these. You learn them. You can then make things. There's 83 blueprints here. Their new system for the expedition is when you wipe, you lose everything, which was always the case. And when you do, we'll give you 5 random blueprints. So, dump all 80-something for 5 random ones. Hooray! So yeah, there's a ton of people not doing the expedition this time around for the first time because they needed a win and they did not deliver. Theirs is an ugly, ugly system right now where the expedition is basically pointless for a ton of people. So nobody's doing it. Nobody's doing it. Anyways, for those of you who are, I will show you guys how to prepare for that. Not tonight. So, trials. This is what we're up against. This is what we're up against. Leaderboard, hooray, we're all in here. Now, you automatically demote if you do nothing, if you get 0 points. Once you do any amount of points, it puts you on the board to see where you're at. And so, yep, these are the ranks. Rookies 1 through 3, Tryhards 1 through 3, Wildcards 1 through 3, Daredevils 1 through 3, and then Hotshot as the highest rank. And then again, 1,000 of the Hotshots are whatever the top scores are, they get that. And so, yeah, there's cosmetics that you can't see. Is the new season. But this is going to last, was it 3 months or something like that? So this literally doesn't matter until 3 months from now, which is a terrible design. 75 days. Terrible design. No incentive whatsoever to do any of this until 75 days from now. Actually asinine. So anyways, here's the trials this week. Search androids. That's a Stella one. So that's a Stella exclusive. Stella is the worst map in this game because it means PvPers. PvPers. That's what this is. Stella's freaking full of them. People who will kill you, again, because they get their rocks off doing it. Not because they needed anything. Not because they want any of your stuff necessarily. Just because it's funny to them. So, search androids. Great. Awesome. Destroy ticks, pups, and fireballs using a radar tool. Stella. That's a Stella trial. Stella Night Raid in particular. That's how you do this one. Terrible. Awful trial. The worst trial, some would say. Many would say. I would say. Damage arc using a single trailblazer. Terrible trial. Awful trial. The worst, some would say. As bad as their others, because it's the exact same, all of them. It's herd shredders and throw it at them. Otherwise, it's huck it at a big-ass arc, and whatever points you get, you get. It's stupid. So, okay. Damage arc using heavy ammo weapons. Now we're talking. This one's interesting to me. It means putting massive firepower downrange, which means running a patina. So you need to have a patina. You need to bring a ton of ammo, and you just gotta waste something. Now that's very fun to me. That one is interesting to me. That one I can see a whole bunch of fun and exciting things happening going down for that one. In fact, let me check the schedule of events right now. What you'd want to do is Harvester. Harvester or Matriarch, one or the other. Probably the Matriarch. You get Matriarch, starts up in 20 minutes, bet. You hop up on top, you pop the top, and you just spend every single bit of ammo you've got dumping it into the core. That's a cool trial. That's a fun and challenging trial. You gotta be gutsy, you gotta be daring, you gotta be pretty adept with a snap hook, you gotta know how all the ads work and all that jazz. That's basically it. Pretty great. That's a cool trial. And I'm very excited to see the numbers that come out of this. That one's very cool. This one is also interesting. This isn't something that you can complete. This one is not like the kitchen cabinets I told you, where you can just check them all and it's RNG. No. Open containers in Spaceport. Spaceport is too big. It's too big. for a single person to open every single container in the 29-minute match time. It's not possible. So now comes a whole bunch of game knowledge. Do you know where all the containers are? You need to come up with a different route running across the map. I'll show you. Look. Play, spaceport, inspect. You gotta know where everything is. You gotta know, like I do, that departure building is probably the highest density of stuff, together with arrival building. So depending on where you spawn in, you gotta run your happy ass here, maybe go through, if this is already breached, because that's gonna be precious seconds, breaching this room, couple things in here, couple things in the tower, get through the arrival building. Breaching cars is gonna be too slow. Shipping warehouse doesn't have much in it. So are you really running through here? Container yard, maybe you find a few things. I don't know. The trench towers have lots of stuff. Do you have keys? Are you going to bring keys on through? Big questions. Launch towers have some stuff at the top, but that's a lot of time going up the towers. Are you going to waste that time? Long run. There's the tunnel down here, which has some stuff underground down here. But this tunnel has a lot of breachables. Again, do you spend the time to breach things? That's a good question. Control tower has a bunch of lootable stuff in it, so this is also a pretty viable option for the upstairs portion. Do you use the key and go all the way up to the top? It's an expensive key and you've only got one. So, okay, vehicle maintenance, very little to loot in there. Same thing with container. You gotta know all that. There's cars to breach out here. There's all this stuff in staff parking. There's a couple buildings to hit. You gotta know the game. And you gotta know the routes. There's hardly anything to loot in rocket assembly. Total waste of time. Fuel control has some stuff. Not much. Container yard, a few things. Cars here and there. Random stuff over here. What's the route? Again, that's an interesting trial to me. Because it tests your game knowledge. Are you fast? Do you know where all the arc are? Can you move efficiently and quickly around them? Have you stored up keys for this event like I have? Something like this. That's an interesting trial. These two are the only two interesting trials to me this week. These three are terrible. So, I'm definitely not going to get Cantina this week. Or, I mean, I'm not going to, like, do amazing this week. I'm just not going to. It's just not going to happen. It's not gonna happen. The skill point per threshold? Oh, it's still the damage? Wait, what? It's still what damage? It's still what damage? Wait a minute. Perhaps it is the work being usable that makes it beautiful here. But the surface is not meant to adhere to a standard metric of visual aesthetic unless the aesthetic is messy. There is a lot of mess in this game. Their aesthetic does include quite a lot of mess loose. So yeah. Or Bluegate for androids? Let's see. I mean, let's look. Let's do it. Androids on Bluegate. Starting with reinforced reception. You've got some in there. You've got a bunch in the security wing. You've got a bunch in the tunnels, randomly in the back. You've got androids in the tunnels, and a bunch over here in the maintenance wing as well. You've got some up here in the warehouse. There might be one in the gate control room. There's one in the data vault. Are there any in Pilgrim's Peak? I don't know. I don't spend very much time up here. There might be one or two up in Pilgrim's Peak. There's none here in any of this. There's none here, none here. None in the maintenance bunker. There's none in the checkpoint. Yeah, okay. Maybe Boom. I don't know. I haven't done much thinking about this one yet. So you've got basically a couple above ground and a handful below ground. And then it's RNG, which ones are searchable. That's annoying. I feel like Stella will just have more. Stella has a lot of searchable androids. The problem is there are androids here, but they're not searchable. I think Stella has the most searchable androids, no? Wait, can you even search the androids on Bluegate? It might be a Stella exclusive. I don't know. I don't know. Interesting. Interesting. I almost wish this visor were completely opaque. I can still see his dumb face in there. I like how there's a microphone that goes up to a plastic thing. It's very impractical. Very impractical. Okay, well, there you go. Now you guys know a bunch of stuff, and that's all my complaining. Absolutely dumb trial, because again, it's Stella. You could run it in Bluegate. You could run underground and do this. It just won't be as fast. It's not possible to min-max and do this. Like, you can do it somewhere else, sure. You can do it on Buried City if you want. But if you want the high scores, it's going to be Stella. And I hate Stella, so... Yep. And I don't like Stella. I don't like Stella. I feel like that one's probably Stella. Could be wrong. Single Trailblazer. Basically what this one will mean is trying to line up Arc, because this has a big AoE. So the way you would potentially do this is you could get a Leaper and a Bombardier in a line and hit both of them. Otherwise, it's going to be nuke the Queen. Throw it at the Queen. Throw it at the Matriarch. Or throw it at a regular old Bombardier. That's probably what most people are going to do, is throw it at a Bomba, because Bombas have white armor. That's what they look like. So they don't have... I don't know if I can show you guys, actually. There might be a thing. Codex. Arc. Here you go. See the white? That means light armor. If it's dark, that means it's armored. See the black part on here? That means it's armored. Fireballs, a little more armor. Ticks have no armor, no nothing. So Rocketeers are armored. All over, all of it's armored. Except the white bits on the very top and the very bottom of the rotors, these are completely armored. So they take armor penetration, they can take a hit like crazy. Leapers, you can knock off their armor, but same thing. It's only the white parts that are super easy. A Bastion, wow, okay, hello, excuse you, is very heavily armored, whole thing. There's a couple yellow spots on its knees that are weak points, otherwise completely armored. Bombardier, armored in some parts, white on most of it, which means no armor. So you can kill these much easier, okay? Same thing with Queens and Matriarchs. They're covered in armor. You can knock off the armor and get to them eventually. Shredder, very armored. Comets are armored, but they expose their core when they open up, and then you can do raw damage to the core. Fireflies are flying tanks. They're the worst. Vaporizers have very little armor on them. You can see little bits that are armored, but mostly they're not, which is why a single wolf pack can take down a vaporizer if you hit it right. Turbines, armor. They're just straight armor. When they're on the ground like this, they open up and you can see their cores and do some damage. But when they're flying around, it's just straight armor. That's all. So, yeah. And they also buffed this. The patch notes that came out today, they said nobody was killing turbines, basically, because the risk was absolutely not worth the reward. Because they're very scary to kill. I mean, unless you're doing it at a distance with a juke. They basically two-shot you. And you basically can't get away from their little zappy things. Like, unless your timing is perfect and you've got a good build for stamina and you can, like, very fast reaction time and all the and it's like a relentless deluge of lightning bolts that are killing you because they patched the barricade trick. There was a barricade trick that you could use to fight them. They patched that, so now you just get murdered by the things. And for what? It would drop like one piece of gear. That was worth like nothing. And so nobody was fighting them. Nobody cared. It was a total waste of time. Now they just buffed it, and I guess you get like 10 freaking 9 or 10 turbines out of the deal when you kill one now. So people are doing it. I don't know. Bob's your uncle. And Bob's your uncle. So yeah, that's all the tea. Now you guys know so very much tea. We may try for funsies the matriarch thing. I happen to have a couple Bettinas that I've never used. I've never used these. But I could try it. It might be interesting. It doesn't cost anything to really try this. Where's the matriarch again? Hang on. Where's matriarch going? On Dam. That's even better. Nobody does matriarch on Dam. Interesting. Yeah, let's try it. Why not? Let's give it a go. This is going to be absolutely feral, you guys. We're going to need all of the ammo. So we need meds because it's going to be a spicy freaking meatball. We'll bring that. We'll bring that. No, we'll go to trader. We'll go to you.
Back again?
Yeah, we'll take those from you. Okay. We'll take another one of those off of you. Okay, we're gonna take some heavy freaking meds. We've got a snap. We got our hook. Probably don't need the defibs, but we're gonna bring them for good vibes. Take care of our people. I don't know. No, my uncle is Steve. Oh, your uncle is Steve. Not Bob? You don't have a Bob? What? Are you sure, Trotsky? I would check. I would check. Someone's keeping secrets. Someone's keeping secrets, Trotsky. They're keeping it from you. They're keeping Bob from you. They know that you two would hit it off and that you'd be buddies. But perhaps Bob is a rapscallion and they don't want you taking cues from Bob. So they've hidden Bob from you. It's a conspiracy. It involves a couple people. Yep. That's it. That's all the news. Let me see here. I can buy more zips from our boy. And I'm going to get more trailblazers because though I can craft them, I'm not going to because the materials required to craft them are stupid. So I have the blueprint made. I'm just going to buy them. Fortunately, this is one of those trials where you can, or one of those things where you can buy them from a trader. So, okay, we need a Bettina. I actually don't know how to run a Bettina. I'm not going to lie. I don't know the right kit. So if any of you know how to run a Bettina, tell me. Because I don't. I don't. These are literally placeholders for me. These are holding gear for me. That's all it's doing. Horizontal recoil. I'm going to be point blanking the core. I don't know if these are good things to have. Increased durability burn rate. Yeah, I don't need that. Get that off of there. Reduced ADS speed is a good thing. Can I, like, do this? Does this show me? Doesn't this show me? Isn't there a way to tell me, like, is it only over here? Yeah, it's only on this screen that it shows you if these things actually benefit you at all. Okay. Vertical recoil is worse. Recoil recovery time is worse. Better equip and unequip time. That's good. And increased ADS speed. I'm going to be hip firing. It doesn't matter. Very fancy hat. We love it. Oh, glad we like the hat. Glad we like the hat. It's a very fancy hat. We are tipping hats. It is fancy. Are there heavy mags in this game? I honestly don't know. I don't think there are. No, this doesn't have a mag, right? Yeah, no mag. Okay. I also don't need to risk, like, losing valuable things, so I guess I'm just not gonna. I honestly don't know what to run on this. But I don't want to run the valuable things. I might just run a naked one. Right? I literally don't know. Who knows how to run a Bettina? I've never used one, not even one time. I've done 0 damage with a Bettina. Okay, so I've got meds. I've got stims. I've got reses, because we're going to be helpful if we can. I got the cloak in case I get into a bad spot, which I definitely will. We got a hatch key because that's always handy to have with a matriarch on dam. Could run zips. Could bring a couple zips just to be safe and have some zips running around the battlefield. That's always a plus. Don't need them, but I can. I know I need a bajillion heavy ammo, which incidentally, I'm gonna buy. Yes, I could make it all, but I'm gonna buy it because we're about to have a reset and I got all this money that's useless. So we're gonna just buy a crap ton.
Did you bring coin, Raider? I hope
Yeah,
you did.
Not enough space. Of course. God, I hate them. You can't buy anything. Your inventory's full. Let me worry about
you
that.
find any weapons just laying
Oh
around?
my god, I hate
I'm
when she
always on the
talks.
lookout.
Just stop talking. Jeez, terrible lady. Absolutely terrible. We're gonna have to just like do this, which is really, really annoying. Yep, ammo. Yeah, thank you, Boom. Yeah. Gotta bring the ammo, it's true. Okay, no, don't put that on there. See, I'm being bullied. Okay, so then we buy all of the heavy ammo in the world. Oh, is it stacks of 60? Okay. Stacks of 60. I honestly don't know how many shots. Boom, do you know how many shots you can shoot with this thing before it breaks? Do I need to bring in 2? Or will she be dead before then? I honestly don't know. How many shots can a Batina, a full health Batina, fire off before it breaks? These are my questions. Mr. Boom over here with the ammo reminder. This checks out. Yeah, that's true. Actually, I'm going to run to the restroom before we kick this trial off. Seriously, if one of you could look up how many shots you get off with a Batina before it breaks, that'd be pretty cool. And if there are any particular attachments that you're supposed to use. I don't know. All right, I'll be right back. I will be right back. Alright. We back. What'd I miss? Let's see. Apparently 874 shots exactly. Thank you. Thank you, Tink. I appreciate that very much. 874. Let's find out how much 400 is.
Used for guns with some proper zip to them. Should work great on our armor.
400. Okay. Oh, right. I need more space. Okay. You said 874. I don't know how many it is to kill the queen. Let's do this.
Plenty of stopping power in every round.
So we've got 600. 800.
That's gonna come in handy.
I honestly don't know how many hits she can take before she just dies. I don't know. Laser beam setup. Muzzle comp 3. Yeah, I'm not going to run the muzzle comp 3 on it. I'm pretty sure that's what I just put over here. Yeah. Yeah, that increases the durability burn rate. So actually the durability goes down by 20. I'm not showing you the right screen. That's embarrassing. Durability goes down by 20% with the comp 3 on it. So, yep. Underbarrel horizontal grip or angled grip. And stable stock 3. Stable stock 3, isn't that the blue one? That's
Need something?
Is she still... Okay, I didn't even know I was still there. I hate this room. It's impossible to click on things. Stable stock 3. Yeah, this. What does it do? Reduced recovery recoil time. Okay. Reduced dispersion. Increased equip time and unequip time. Nope. Yeah, I don't need aim for this thing. Yeah, Tim, how you doing, sir? Hey, I appreciate you, my dude. 1 of 75. Means an awful lot. I was talking about you earlier, my dude. How many are you up to? This is my first stream of the month. So I'm up to, I don't know, 13 or something. So, how many are you doing? How many are at you so far? You've been streaming a ton. I took a mini break for the holiday. So I didn't stream on Friday or Saturday. And so I'm a little bit behind. I hope that Helldivers has been treating you right. Yeah, I might just bring in nothing. There's no heavy mag. There's no none of that stuff. I might just go in with a naked one. That might be the way. And yeah, I don't know how many hits she can take. I honestly don't know. So, I might... I might just bring... how much did I say this was? Shoot. 60 times 12, 13, 14. Oh, shoot. 14 times 6 is a weird number, I gotta say. My multiplication tables don't do that. 14 times 6. 840? There ain't no shot I did that. I mean, it's 84, but you know what I mean. Did I do that right? 3 times 4 is 12. Yeah. Plus 2 more. 14 times 60. 840. And you said 874. 874 shots. Yeah, I could bring a second Bettina. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know it. What are we hunting? A matriarch. Tink the matriarch. We're going, baby. We're going. Kobe! How you doing, Kobe? New PvP change is awesome. Yeah, the matriarch. And we're going to be shooting her core. We're going to shoot the first couple rounds, pop the top, and then the rest of them are just going straight pure damage at her core. And so, I don't know how much health she has. I don't remember. I once upon a time knew, but I don't know off the top of my head. So, yes. Yeah. Kobe, okay, so the PvP rating for each different... Yeah, the patch notes today, you guys... Your aggression-based matchmaking depends on whether or not there's a separate score for you, no matter your squad comp. So if you play in Care Bear lobbies solo, but you're a PvP monster in trios, it treats those separately. Hooray, I never PvP, and I'm still in the stupid rat lobbies, so it doesn't affect me at all. Why are we mathing? My brain! Because we're doing a trial, my friend! Because we're cool Cantina Legends. So, this one. Damage arc using heavy ammo. So I'm just going to go solo the matriarch. I'm just going to go dump a Bettina into her core. That's it. I shot at everyone who shot at me today. 23,000 health. Okay. I don't know how much damage a Bettina shot does. I actually don't know that. I was in Care Bear Matriarch lobby and some rats started killing players. I killed them and the lobby was grateful. Yeah, dude. Bettina, best gun. I've never used it, Kobe. Not one time. I've not used it. Kobe is Bettina king. Kobe, perfect. You're here. Kobe. Okay. Kobe. Matriarch, how much damage does it do? And, I'm debating bringing 2. If I can't kill her with 1... Look. Here's my inventory. If I can't kill her with all of this, which actually I need more. We're gonna buy... Well, I'm buying it all right now, by the way, because I have so much freaking money. I'm just buying everything from her. I'm just buying everything from... What's her name here? I said that's 840, and you said 874 shots before it breaks. So that's 30 more shots. Not great. Not even another stack. So, okay, what can I bring? Hey, Temp picked up a sub. Let's go. Picked up one of the subs from Trotsky. Let's go. Trotsky, I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful indeed. Hooking up Sir Temp. I don't know. Kills heavy shield in 9 bullets. Oh my gosh, Kobe, I swear. The PvP knowledge. So, okay. I can dump all of this into her. This is 840 shots. I don't know how much damage. It will kill all the big arc really well. Yes. He's a foolish king. Patina king. What a foolish king. Matriarch periodically triggers a massive blue force field that grants full immunity to outside projectiles. Yeah. If you keep shooting from a distance while the shield is up, you're completely wasting... No, Tink. You don't understand. I'm going to be standing on her back. Inside the big shield. I'm going to pop the top. I'm going to rodeo. And I'm going to mag dump point blank range while inside of the matriarch. I don't have to worry about anything else. This is, as far as I know, this is going to be the meta. I'm going to kill her super fast. So this is the concern. I think I'm going to kill her too fast. And then it's damage arc with heavy weapons, which means then I need to kill all of her ads that are still alive if she's spawned all these ads and there aren't people murdering them. So then I need to shoot more. So I'm leaning toward needing 2 Bettinas for this. Because I'm going to break 1, just killing her. And then I'm going to need a second Bettina for everything else. So that's what I'm thinking. Poor, hiya, poor, hello, Perry Dumpy. Oh, look at that Dumpy. Oh my God. Look, are you kidding me? Oh, you kidding me with that Dumpy? Oh my God. Good to see you, Paul. Good to see you. Oh my gosh. Base damage of 16 damage a shot. Bet. Okay. And it's going to be unmitigated because I'm shooting directly at her core once I pop the top. So I'll waste a mag. I don't even know how many shots it has in a mag. 22 it looks like. Popping the top. The rest of them are pure gold. So 1,437 base shots required. So I need 2 Bettinas. That's what I'm... Okay, 2 Bettinas. This is going to be a spicy run, you guys. Hey, Paul got one too!
And I refused.
Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Trotsky and Aki hooked it up with the gifted subs. That's good. We're going to have a little bit of paywall time tonight, you guys. A little bit of paywall time tonight. We're going to do it. We're going to do it later. We're after that. Okay, let me see. You will need 2. Good. Okay, I run 160 bullets and have left over no matter what I'm doing. Yep, they break fast. Yep, I'm going to break them. So we got to ditch all this, and I need more heavy ammo. 4 stacks. What am I forgetting? What am I forgetting to bring? Like, even this is overkill. Bringing defibs actually throws me, but I kind of want to bring them for, like, good karma. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, we Tanzan Leanne. Let's go. We got the pup dance for pup paws. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. 10 to 12 stacks of ammo, and apparently it is... This is not a recommended strat.
As far back as
by what?
I always wanted to be a gangster.
Kobe! Thank you for the follow on Rumble. Oh my gosh, I appreciate you like crazy. Thank you, Kobe. That's so cool. Gang, there's a new challenge for our Rumble partner program that we're in. They just dropped it on us this month. We got to hit 75 unique chatters per month. Not per day, not per stream, not per month. 75. And it's the only metric that we don't handle super easily around these parts, okay? We've got the rest of them on lock, no problem. But 75 unique chatters. We got a lot of diehards. But we got like 65 diehards, not 75. So I'm grateful. All of you who've said something in Rumble chat today, thank you guys. You're all, this is my first stream of the month, so I don't even know what we're up to. We can actually look. It's kind of funny. I can actually see in real time. Let me refresh that page. We're up to 20. We're up to 20 from our one stream, you guys. Hell yeah! You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. 20 unique chatters just from today. But we gotta get to 75. And so, yeah, thank you guys for saying something in chat. It means an awful lot. We're going. Plus Ski! Oh, Ski is there! Yeah, now 21! Let's go! Thank you, Ski. I appreciate you. All of you out there going through the hassle means an awful heckin' lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, not a recommended strat according to whom? Did the Clanker tell you that? Well, the Clanker's not a Cantina legend, is all I'm saying. I've watched your Rumble vids before. Guess I never followed. I appreciate you, Kobe. I appreciate you an awful lot. Thanks. Guns are for tryhards. Kodo. By the Clanker? Yeah, the Clanker doesn't know what it's doing. Way to convince me. Thank you, Tink. I appreciate you. And O is there. Bet that's trees of you. That puts us up to 23. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it very much indeed. Word, homies. Word. Good to see you, O. Welcome on in. Okay, we're gonna do trial, you guys. I'm probably gonna miss a couple things because I'm gonna lock in. What do I need? What am I forgetting? Meds, snap hook, hatch key to get the hell out, zip lines. No, I'm not gonna bring zip lines. I don't need the zip lines. I can bring them for funsies. Two Bettinas that are naked. Very good. Oh, this one is not healthy. That is, I did not even notice. I don't have heavy gun parts, because I never hold heavy gun parts. That is probably something that I should rectify, huh?
Got something for me?
First of all, give me the Exodus modules, and I never did find the blueprint for the complex gun parts, so I need heavy gun parts. I never get heavy gun parts. We always need rope, because rope is for trialers and cool kids. Okay. What else? We got our zip lines from our boy. We got our freaking trailblazers for the trial. That is hilarious that he gives Bettinas. This is all trash. What is that? Merits. Stupid. Stupid price. Stupid because these are temporary. An emote that you can't preview because they're stupid. Yeah, okay. I think we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this, and I'm gonna bring in a crap ton of heavy ammo. I still need space. You're killing me, Smalls. Hang on. We're gonna do inspect. Throw that on there. I just need space holders, you guys. Inspect. Throw that on there. Okay. Herm. And I need 4 more slots of heavy ammo, it looks like. 4 more slots. So 60, 120, 180. Is it 240? Yeah. 240. Oh my gosh, you're killing me.
Good piece. Use it well.
Yeah. Bugger off, lady. And 1 more stack of 60.
You got a good eye.
Nope. Ditch those. Bring those. 20? How did I miss? Okay, I need 40 more. Okay.
You know what? I don't want to know.
If I were a... If I were a little more daring, and this one's not too tough for me to replicate. This is not a very risky trial. I can rebuild all this. If I were more daring, what I really should do is bring a looting cautious kit instead of this, so I have extra spots for heavy ammo and fewer meds. I should bring no defibs, no hatch key, and no extra meds. And those should all be ammo. But I'm going to try this. We're going to experiment with this, see what kind of numbers we get. see how it goes, see how many other people are doing it, because we might just run into, you guys, honestly, I have every expectation that the Avengers are going to be out. That the Avengers are out and they will just murder this girl. Everybody's going to be doing it. I don't suspect that many people are going to be doing it the way that I do it, but people are going to be shooting like crazy. So I actually might get killed by other players, which I really hope doesn't happen, especially since I'm bringing defibs for all them. But we're going to see. We're going to give it a shot, and you guys are here for it. You ready? We're going to give it a go. Again, for those of you who are just joining us, new trials this week. Here they are. We got demoted because everybody gets demoted who's Hotshot Cantina to Daredevil 2 for this week, for the new season beginning. We're going for damage arc using heavy ammo weapons. So we're going for the Matriarch. 2 Bettinas, because one's going to break. We don't need any mods on them because why? We're going to be point blanking everything. We've got our snap hook. I think we're set. The zip lines are for funsies. Let's give it a shot. We're going to lock in. We're going to lock in. Sorry if I missed chat, you guys. While I am locked in, but hey, feel free to yell at me that I'm doing stupid things, and I will try to pay attention when I inevitably do stupid things, and you yell at me. Yes, this one you learn, and then can make adjustments for next time. Yes, presumably. Yep. Zeta! How you doing, Zeta? Are you taking energy ammo? Oh, just because my space was full, Zeta. My space was full. Also, I saw you over in Valley's chat. I saw you over in that Legends chat, Zveda. It's good to see you. Yeah, it was just my inventory was full, so I needed to swap the two. Yeah. Yep, now it's all just heavy ammo. How you doing? How'd you round out? I think I saw you say what score you had earlier. Not the worst spawn in the world. Not amazing, but not the worst. There are other people who will have worse.
Heard you're out there near a Matriarch Raider. Stay safe, watch out for the kids, and make sure you brought the biggest guns you can carry.
Biggest guns I can carry, check. Now we just gotta see if we get shot in the back by somebody. Woo. We are running, Jinny. Gross. Don't need it. Don't need the aggravation. Don't want to waste the ammo. We're going for the Queenie. We're going for pure... Dude, someone already there. That's shameful. Damn, someone beat... Dude, this guy got streamer luck with the spawn. Someone got God spawn. Maybe they'll die right away. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. That's gonna hurt. Listen, I don't have time to be getting hurt out here. Very dumb of me to do that. Oh, we're running, Janae. Where's our extract? Best extract for this. I mean, I brought a hatch key anyways. We're sciencing first. I always spawn late. Stop that. Stop spawning late. Oh, I overshot. Okay, we're going the back way. This is fine, this is fine. We're just sciencing this time, you guys. We're gonna dump every single one of these bullets straight into the core. We got a rodeo to do it. It's gonna be something. Yeah, Kobe. I'm telling you, that's the strat, dude. That's the strat. Don't spawn in late. Stop that. Okay, the question is... Are people... rodeoing? Ooh, Rocketeer, huh? Fun. They're shooting her! Nah, nobody rodeo? Nobody rodeo, huh? No rodeo? Alright, bet. Whoa, 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 whoa. Climb, baby, climb. All right, we're in. And this is the game. This is it, boys and girls. Now we just sit. This is the video game. This is Cantina. And we hope we don't get bucked off. One star, blah. Hey, don't be, what are you doing? Popping wheelies. Out here popping wheelies. This is crazy? No, Toby. Ah, this is great. This is Cantina goodness, my friend. Come on, baby. This is a typical Tuesday for us. That's true. It's Tuesday, isn't it? And we got 3 stars. All right. We don't care about 3 stars. We care about Cantina. No. Up. We just do this till she breaks. Come on, baby. I see why you changed it from Apex. You found a game where you can't miss shots. That's exactly right, Ting. People already did a bunch of damage to her. We're gonna have to kill all of the ads. All of the ads. Fortunately, other people are distracting the ads right now, and that's quite handy. Alright, you guys can have all the stuff. I'm just doing the damage. I'm just doing the damage so you guys can have all the cores. Don't care. Just doing trials.
Lord have mercy.
Alright, yeah. Are there any more ads? Or no?
I got that first. I got that first.
Did you guys kill all the big ones?
Yeah.
Cool. Now, we gotta kill that. Oh boy. All right, we got a lot of ammo left, you guys. We gotta find things and kill them. There should be a leaper somewhere. There should be a comet around here. The health on this thing is not amazing. That's not what I wanted to do at all. But you know what? We'll stick with it for now. There should be Rocketeers or Vapes flying around somewhere. And I know there's random flyers in places. We're going. People are good bullet sponges. Absolutely not. Can't do enough damage to them. That's why no PvPers are Cantina, baby. Because none of that is good enough. There's our flyers. I see a couple. Now here's where I actually needed. See, here's the thing. I didn't realize she was going to die so quick, so easy. So that actually changes quite a bit for my planning. This was for science. Actually, in the future, probably the way to do it is kill all the ads. Is farm ads and don't kill her right away. And then I do need ammo for fight. Or I do need attachments for fighting these intelligently. Yeah, for fighting these intelligently, I will need attachments because my aim ain't that great. Might be a Rocketeer over here. Where are you? I don't see. Climb, baby, climb! Rocketeer, Rocketeer. I don't see Rocketeer. Oh, I also need spotters. Spotter, you, come here. Yeah, so it's probably farm the ads. Gus rides queens and matriarchs for breakfast. That's true. That's true. That's true. No, get over here. Wondered about that. All the damage have to be in one round? Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, Kobe. Come here. Top tower might be good for this, for pulling things. But honestly, it might not be. This might actually not be the play for Matriarch. Hello? Yeah, call it in. Uh-oh. Oh, hi. Oh, excuse me. Guy actually cooked me. Did we kill the baby one? I guess we did. Yeah, the strat. Hello. The strat is probably farm ads and then kill mama. Don't blow up. Hey, you don't know me? Get away from me. Rocketeer in swamps, probably. They have aimbot? I know it. I know it. You. Come here, both of you. Yeah, you. And you too. You're actually, yeah, I'm not worried about you. Reload. Not great. This wouldn't be the map either. For science, this isn't the map. You'd want Matriarch on Spaceport. Problem with Matriarch Spaceport is so highly contested. Everybody shoots her there. Blue gate could also be viable for this. Dude, where are my bullets going? Alright. I forgot that I could just quick swap to the other one. That's good. What just spawned in? Are those not comets? Where's the Leaper? Where's the Rocketeers? Where they at? Yeah, you want bigger arc. So if you can pull it off. If you can pull it off. Jeez, we got 15 whole minutes left? Dude, this sucks. Yeah, for science, this wasn't great. I gotta say, it's, it might not actually be enough damage to kill... It might not be enough damage to kill the matriarch. Oh, there you are. Do I want to pick that fight from here? Probably not. I can pick that fight from in here, though. Where'd you go? Yeah, you. Come here. Yeah, come here, bitch. Dude, it's the Hornets, I'm telling you. It's the Hornets. They're the real menace in this game. Or not Hornets. Wasps. Dude, I'm telling you, it's the Wasps. Biggest menace in the game. Hello. Oh. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. That's what you tell little kids, right? Is no, thank you. Oi. Add custom lobbies. Sure, that'd be fun. They can see through walls. I know. I know. It's BS that they can see through walls. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, what the? Excuse you. Frickin' random tick crawling around. Give me both. Give me both. I do want this. I actually... Oh, and I need the heavy gun parts now because I'm doing this trial. I never pick those up. I'll take the bonus drivers. We're here for science. Probably not gonna get an amazing score. I will take the bonus stuff. Oh, hello. And a firefly, huh? Hi, buddy. Can't see you through the smoke. You line of sighting me? Huh. Oh, hi. That is almost broken. Hell yeah. Oh, that's my last bullet. Dude, out of bullets and nothing in round drops heavy. Dude, 10 minutes left. I could go find some ammo cases because I know where some are. And hope to get a couple shots. But gang, that's terrible. 10 minutes left. Okay, I know I missed a ton of shots. And I shot things like Rocketeers and Fireflies, which are armored, so the damage wasn't maxed out.
An arc orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. 10 minutes to get out of there. I repeat, 10 minutes.
I honestly... Okay. So the strat is shoot unarmored things and don't waste your shots. I'm not going back with one bullet. That's silly. Supposed to carry more bullets and Bettinas. Yes. I need support. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, if I was doing... I do solos, Kobe, but yes. That's precisely. Except in trios, the points stack. So all three of you can do it. That's the problem, is there's no separate lobbies for solos, duos, or trios. Sorry, not lobbies. There's no separate leaderboard. So Cantina and everything is totally different. Like, it's not shared. So I took no damage at the Matriarch. There's my damage from me falling. How come it's not showing my path? Normally it shows my path. Where isn't it showing my pathing? Whatever. Huh. They took that away from the expo damage. Kodo killed everything and got me my 100k the last time. Yeah, so now it all counts. So if I go in with a teammate, that counts for the team. And whatever damage they do is added to mine. It's additive. Everybody's is additive. So your final score is cumulative between you. It's not multiplicative, which apparently it once was. Like when the game first came out, I guess it was multiplicative or something, which is stupid. But yeah, now it's cumulative though. Everybody's points are added together. And so everybody can do damage on the same map, and you literally get 3 times the points. It's crap, basically. Solos can't compete. In a lot of ways, solos can't compete. Which is why it's an extra big trial. Why it's an extra challenge. Which is why it's pretty cool that I got Cantina Legend solo. Because I was up against trios and duos. So I did it by my lonesome. So yeah, this was for science we did this. The core to the Queen and the Matriarch are going to be great. The Matriarch has more health than the Queen, so Matriarch is better. But Matriarch also spawns in all the ads. So it might be the play that what you do is you trigger her, you piss her off, she calls in all the ads, you kill all the ads, and at the end of the match, you kill her. No, there's not enough ammo. Hang on, I gotta look at stuff. Hang on, I've got a science here. Hey, look, we got random garbage. Hey, we take it, though. Honestly. This one we barely touched. Why the hell? Oh, it was in the mag. Right, it was in the mag still. Okay, I'm like, why did I come back with... Okay. And we got Rocketeer drivers out of the deal. Whatever. That's cool. Terrible. Damage dealt. Okay, we got 10,000 points. That's gross. That's not good. Ha! Ha ha! Hey, boom! Look what I got. That's actually really funny. I will actually probably mule that over. That's kind of a hilarious thing. I didn't have this blueprint, you guys. It's like one of the most common blueprints in the entire game, and for some reason, I never got it. The last 3 months, I never picked up this blueprint, and we actually needed it for a challenge that was just in the game, and I'm like, where the hell? And I just didn't have it, so, oh. I don't know. Watch the interview for the guy who hit #1 in the first Cantina leaderboards. In the first one? Oh, yeah, I don't know anything about that. I wasn't playing the game yet. That was an interesting watch. Well, they're all trios. Now it's all cheaters and boosters. I talked about this at the beginning of the stream. The first bunch of people for the final week, which just concluded last night at midnight my time, Pacific time, it's cheaters and boosters. So the #1 like solo player in the world, his name is Valley. He was streaming a little bit earlier. Matter of fact, I got to reclaim some bandwidth. Yeah, he barely got 1000th place. Barely snuck in with as good a points as a solo player can physically get. Like, he's the best there is. And he barely got in this last week. So, yeah. Yep. Life be like that. Yeah, it's gross. The boosters, so basically you pay people, and they do that. Like you said, the Kodo, you did matches with Kodo, and he got you your first. You do that. You go in with people who get you Cantina Legend. That's what you pay them for. And they do it all, and then you just get the rewards and go, I'm so good at the game, even though you had nothing to do with it. So, yeah, I did really well. I'm really pleased. I got 105K. Which is no small feat. That is a huge deal. Breaking 100K last week was a huge challenge. Just not good enough for all the boosters. So, COD puts cheaters into cheater lobbies. Yeah, they did that in Apex too. I think games should try that. I think a handful of games now do that. They have cheater lobbies. Yes, they supposedly put stuff in place, anti-cheat stuff in place today, but I already heard reports from people who were like, no, the cheaters are still doing the exact same thing. Just today they know. So, it's ridiculous. So, okay, we got this, which we are immediately going to sell. That, which we're going to mule, and I don't know, I might get rid of that anvil too. I might just sell it. So, okay, 10K. 10K on our first try. I don't know. This is a thing, again, people ask. Is like, how many points is good? Well, that depends. That changes from week to week. For instance, I got Cantina Legend a couple weeks ago for 69,000 points. Last night, the cutoff, the minimum to get in the top 1,000 was 135,000 points. So it really depends on what the trials are for that week. Some weeks it's lower, some weeks it's higher. Yeah, I don't know. 3-star. Yeah, Boom. Yeah. Look what I got, Boom. You see this? Look what I got. Look what it just gave me. Boom's the only one who will appreciate how funny that is, because he and I were just talking about this the other day, how I don't have the most common blueprint in the game, and there it is. So yeah, I'm not gonna learn it right now. I'll mule it over, and that's just super stinking funny. So there you go. We did it. That was interesting. I want to say we only did. I'd have to scrub the VOD, but I'm pretty sure that thing popped up for Raider projects, this. Yeah, look. We got 10,000 points just on the Queen. That popped up while we were still fighting the Queen, or the Matriarch, whatever. So we got 10,000 just on her. Seems like a lot of people had already done damage to her. I don't know. They couldn't have done that much by the time we got there. I don't know. I just got another. Yeah, they're trash. 80 cars and found 1 motor. Dude, I hate that, Boom. Motors, industrial batteries, turbo pumps, like you said, but you don't need those, fortunately. Rusted gears. Rusted gears and the motor are going to be the big ones for everybody. Rusted shut medical kit, hella common. It's all of a sudden going to be hella hard to find, just because. Yep, that's just the way they do it. Laboratory reagents, that one's going to be a pain in the ass. For some reason, it's got no business being difficult, but it will be. Yep. That's how they do. So, okay. We did 10,000 damage to the matriarch. Interesting. So, alright, we did trials. Look at us. Alright, I gotta, like, repair everything now. That's, annoying. And we definitely don't need this, so we immediately recycle it. Because we don't need money, we need parts. Need is a strong word for the parts as well. Didn't even use the zips, that's hilarious. What else did she give me? Alright, the blueprint and an anvil. Okay, blueprint and an anvil. Also, I kept a Torrente blueprint. Because I suspect that there's going to be a trial like this one at some point this next season that's deal damage with medium ammo weapons. And that's going to mean bringing the Torrente and doing exactly what I just did. Melting the core with a Torrente instead of a patina. Simple. It's just the way it's going to go. And so I've never used the Torrente, not even one time. This is my first time using the patina. Same thing, but I expect I'll need to figure out how to use it. It'll be just like that. Be just like that. So, okay. We can immediately stack some meds. Gives us a little bit of breathing room, not much. What did I get hurt by? Oh, I got shot by the Rocketeer. You know what? We're gonna repair it. That's right. We're gonna repair that shield. Yes, we are. Yeah, that was interesting. Weird. 7 mushrooms, 1 gear, 1 rusted box. Yep, my rusted shut medical kit. 3 surveyor vaults, 2 Rocketeer cores, 2 motors. Then I'm done. This dude, he's ready, y'all. He ready for that expedition. We had so much time left on that match. Okay. So I'm going to explain this. It seems to me that the strat for deal damage to arc using heavy ammo. Oh, also, Kobe, you said Raiders. Deal damage to arc using heavy ammo is the trials, so, you know, shooting other people doesn't help. Anywho, deal damage to arc. Okay. Whenever you shoot something that's armored, it mitigates some of the damage. That's how it works. There's damage fall off over distance, over range. For most weapons, it's weird. Their system for damage fall off is really stupid and totally nonsensical. They should really play their own game. But armor also reduces damage. Just like shields on players do, it mitigates some of the damage. And so all those shots that I did on the top already are less damage than they should do. Tink looked up earlier how much, 27 damage for a bullet, you said? You said 16 damage per shot. Okay, 16 damage per bullet. When I shot the armored top, it wasn't doing 16 per bullet. Okay, because it's heavy armor on the big arc like that. So it's probably more like 9 or 10 damage per bullet. Something like that, all right? Once you're in, and it's just the core, that's pure damage. That's max damage. So if it's, what did I just say? 17 damage per bullet? 16. 16 damage, right? Am I crazy? 16 damage per bullet? 16. 16. Sweet 16, okay? 16 damage per bullet. As soon as we were in, every single bullet counted for max damage. So a way to min-max that is you get up there and you pop the top with the Raider tool first. Raider tool is slow as hell. It's going to take forever to get in there, okay? And it probably won't be worth saving a few points of damage that were mitigated by the armor because other people are going to be damaging the matriarch during that time. They're going to be doing way too much damage way too quickly. And so you sitting up there meleeing for minutes, it would take minutes to get inside. just to save yourself a few extra damage points ain't the play. That's not the play. You do need 2 Batinas, we decided, because one will break running through all that ammo. You do need the looting cautious augment, which I will, hang on. It's right here. Workshop, here. Looting cautious, this one. This has max carry capacity, 24, okay? 18, 24, okay, this one's 20, which is what I'm currently running. So maximum space. I think one of them has extra spots for, hang on. That's 2 safe pockets, that's 24. Quick use, you can't put ammo there. 24, yeah, okay, so I think it's cautious. Looting cautious is the most space. There may be others that I don't have, but I think this is the best one. So you get 26 slots that could potentially be ammo. Okay, 26 slots for ammo. This is the great limiting factor, is how much you can bring in, which is really interesting to me. How much does it take to repair? It doesn't even get us all the way there. I suspected that was going to happen. I should have spread loaded the damage amongst both and then repaired both. Didn't think of it. Didn't think of it. I might just recycle it. What does it take to make one of these? I never have. Bettina. Canister, advanced. And what does it take to make or to repair? 3 and 3? Wait. 3 and 3. 3 and 3. And some canisters? Dude, why would I repair it? I could just make a new one for 3 freaking canisters. Dude, that's madness. Why would I... Wait, what do I get for recycling? Hang on. This is feral. What? Dude, that's tech. That's meta. That's tech. So you're telling me, Kobe, every time you have to craft a patina, it just costs you 3 canisters? What the f is this? Dude, that is tech. All right. Biscuit! Holy Biscuit. It's good to see you, Biscuit. How the heck are you? Happy birthday. Again, I'm saying happy birthday to all of you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome in. This is the way. Yeah. Honestly, recycle that. We recycle those. And we can just make a new one. For nothing. Dude, that's hysterical. I mean, that's the same thing as the, or it's close to how the snap hooks work. If you recycle a snap hook, you get back 3 rope, which is great, but you only get back 1 power rod, okay? So making one is 2 power rods, same 3 rope, and an Exodus module, which is why I run through Exodus modules so dang much, because I make a lot of snap hooks, okay? We used quite a bit of it this round, in fact. What are we at? See, I'm at half. I'm at damn half health on this thing. No, 2/3. Anyways, it's, it costs you, therefore, if you've got the blueprint, it costs you... Hey, Silver! Oh, my word! Itchy nose. Hi, Silver! How the heck are ya? Silver's here. Olin's back, baby! How you doing? Torn, how you doing, Torn? Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Very good to have you guys. Silver, how you doing? Joe, welcome. Shout-outs are in order for Silver, for Madam Silver. Gang, if you don't know Silver, you should know Silver. You be doing me a personal kindness if you go do a vibe check on her. Go give a look-see. You don't have to take my word for it, okay? Do your own vibe check. See what she get up to and then decide for yourself. Be like, what is she doing? Why do I see gears turning? It's because she's puzzling, you guys. She puzzling. She a puzzler. And you know I'd love to hear some self-promo if you don't have to raid and fade, but I'd love to hear it. Love to hear the tea. I won't do justice to it. Hang on, we're gonna, I don't know why. Instead of just hearing Scrappy make chicken noises in the background, we'll play the ambiance in the background. We're gonna do it. Ran out of brains, so we've come to munch on yours. Listen, my brain's full of holes. My brain is cooked, you guys. I'm chalked. I don't know that this is like the best host brain. I don't know that it's that. Well. Hey, look who's here. This dude. Boom here twice. What a gem. Cook. How your dog Cook? How many will say hello to you in what seems like a year? Same, Cook. You've had my bandwidth for virtually all of your streams. On both Rumble and on Twitch. But yes, haven't had a chance to say hi. I understand it, my friend. Hey, happy birthday to you, brother. Happy 250. Good to see you. Glad to have you in. And Raiders, welcome. It's a pleasure indeed to make the acquaintance of each of you. Torn,
I always wanted to be a gangster.
Why, Torn, I'm flattered. My goodness gracious. I take follows quite seriously. Quite seriously indeed. I understand keeping your follows clean. Just not following just any old guy with a tie, but here you are. I'm humbled indeed. And I aim to earn it. Aim to earn it between the silly and the serious. I aim to earn it. My goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. There it is. Do have to raid and fade, but for tonight I have tea. Tea? I stream. Yes, she does indeed stream. It's true. It's true. This is a truth tell. Tuesday in it and Thursdays. 7 Pum Est. Been playing a lot of puzzle games. Filling the gaps in on the Noti notebook. Gang, you should see her collection of notebooks. It's like, some people, like, you build up your work resume. Maybe some people collect things. And it's like, wow, that's quite the collection of whatever. Maybe some people like have Sudoku puzzles that they've solved and they get a little stack of Sudoku. You should see Silver's notebooks, you guys. It's quite the claim to fame. They're like bookshelves of just like, this is the big brain stuff that went into solving all the puzzling. So yes, the Noti notebook. Okay, Thursday this week, gang, is my birthday stream. Happy pre-birthday! Woo! Happy birthday, Silver! That's so exciting. So excited. I have no idea what kind of shenanigans there will be, but there will be something. You guys, count on shenanigans. Count on chicanery. I get to raise some coffee to ya. Madame, I'm grateful for the raid. Of all the people that you know, which is a lot of people, I'm grateful that you would choose to entrust your platform and your people to little old me. And you have my assurances, as ever, that I will steward both. As well as I'm able. As well as I'm able. Thank you, Madame. If you've got your in-person day tomorrow, Godspeed to you. 07's in the chat for Silver having to go in. I hope it goes smoothly. As few headaches as are physically possible. I'm grateful again. You have my thanks. Gang, tonight we're playing Ark. My name's Gus. If I haven't met you guys yet, I'm a variety streamer. I get up to a variety of things. It's true. I started as a competitive Apex player, and now I haven't played Apex in a little while. I'm pretty washed at Apex. I'm playing Ark tonight. I got Cantina Legend in Ark. I'm pleased. Hooray, we did it. Pat ourselves on the back. Top 1,000 in the world, which is pretty fun. Yeah, and so tonight we're experimenting. I just did some fun shenanigans to do some sciencing to see how that go, to see how to maximize this. And so yeah, we're sciencing. We're doing tech together, you guys. We're figuring it out as we go along. Very excited. Very excited indeed. Suave! Oh, very serious, very dapper. Suave! Speaking of being dapper, it's good to see you, sir. I hope that you've been well. My goodness gracious. My goodness gracious. Hey, happy Murica birthday to all of you out there who haven't said it yet, too. I'm sure there's a bunch of y'all. And happy 2026 to a bunch of y'all I haven't got to say that to. And happy summer to the rest of you that I've seen more recently than that. Suave, welcome, my friend. I hope that you've been all right, you and yours. Hope the fam dam's doing okay. Hope we're doing all right. It's a beautiful notebook filled with beautiful notes. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth, Torn? Ain't that the truth? I'm glad to have you in. Glad to have you in indeed. Yep, tomorrow's the in-person day. Gonna go yell at the corporate controller because reasons. There's always something to yell at someone about. Always is. Take care of yourself, Silver. Take care of yourself. Got engaged! Hey, congratulations! Want to see a picture? Sure. Send it on in, baby. Send it on in. I want to see it. I want to nose it. Oh my gosh. Congratulations to you. That's terribly exciting. Terribly excite. Were you wearing the blazer when you hit the one knee? I gotta know. I gotta know. It's in the name. So yeah, gang, if you guys haven't seen, if you don't know, I play a little bit of Ark on Tuesdays. I'm not streaming this Friday. I'm sort of on a mini vacation right now. Tonight was going to be a chill stream anyhow, but it didn't require a bunch of setup and prep and everything. So that's why I was still able to pull it off. I've got community meetings all day tomorrow, but this Friday I will have family visiting on Thursday, Friday this week, and so I will family that I don't get to see very often. It's been a couple years, and so I'm excited to host some folks here. We're gonna have a bunch of children running around, little people running around. I'm gonna try to tidy up all of the things that can be knocked over by children, which is quite a lot. I'm not gonna lie, quite a lot. So yeah, I will be resuming streams as normal on Saturday. We've got a Just Chatting stream on Saturday mornings and one Saturday evenings. We're playing through Doom right now, Doom 2016. My first time playing it. We started it last week. Not this past Saturday because it was the week before that. So I've got one night under my belt, and yeah, it's interesting, pretty fun. Got to shoot some things, and now we're playing Ark because yeah, I'm Cantina legend in this game, top 1,000 in the world. That's pretty fun, and I'm throwing out some stats and some strats, and so you guys can try and run this stuff for yourself. I think the trials system in this game is actually pretty interesting. That's what we're shooting for. All right, let me see. Hey, look at it, dude. Not wearing the blazer. It's okay. We'll allow it. Look at this dude. Nice. Ah, get the ring in there. Very fun. Very fun. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. Where were you? You're on the beach. I'm sure I could put this into... I'm sure I could hand this picture to the clanker, and it would tell me... I'm sure it would tell me... Herm. Thank you for sharing the pictures. Very cool. Salutes. Chef's kisses. Very excite. We toast this man's. Congratulations, my friend. That's pretty darn cool. Oh my gosh, Torn joined the Discord. Oh, listen. I didn't even get to warn ya. Listen, Torn. Mafia is a welcoming sort, okay? They understand the rules to get into the Mafia community Discord. They ain't easy. They ain't the easiest thing in the world. And like recognizes like, okay? Like, it's a big to-do to get past those rules, to do this hard mode business, to give it a shot. The Mafia tends to welcome folks via stickers, so expect your notifications to blow up for a week or 3 as people see that you've made your way in. That's no small deal. Mafia, you know it must be done. It's kind of crazy. Welcome to the life, Torn. Welcome to the life. Oh, thank you. Jersey Shore. Okay, I got you. Wanted to see pictures. Oh, I see, Torn. I see. Well, I mean, that's up to Suave whether you want to share them publicly or not. You can do that if you so choose. You could drop them. I don't even know where you'd drop them, actually. Where do they go? Where would we put engagement photos? Friends of the family is always fun. It's usually for pets, but people put all sorts of funny things in there. Gen chat, confabulating would work. Self-promo, because you're promoing your wedding, which is hilarious and fun. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where they'd go. Torn's like, I want to see. I'm in, baby. Let's go. Okay, we get to pull back tabs because we put friends before frames, you guys. Very important to take care of our people. But since Silver rated me, it doesn't make any sense for me to be forfeiting frames for me. It doesn't make a lick of sense, in fact. Not a lick. So we get to reclaim that bandwidth, and that's pretty slick, I gotta say. Yeah, tonight we're playing Ark. We're looking at the new week of trials. The ranked season is what the trial basically are. They're ranked. And that system just reset last night at midnight my time, Pacific time. So I am... Oops. There we go. We hit the reset button. They put out patch notes and stuff today. It's something. There's not a ton that's changing. They claim that some stuff is changing. Not a lot is changing. It's going to be fairly straightforward. We'll see if it actually impacts gameplay. I don't know. I like the vibe. Arc Raiders 2. It's a double like. You play Arc? Torn. It's okay. Just an excuse to join the Mafia. I like it. I'm glad to have you in. Oh, no. Look, we got Perry Dumpy over there. That's pretty slick. Wait, why isn't my chat... Why isn't my chat capturing over here? What is happening? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where's Perry Dumpy going? Why isn't it? Did I break it? I broke it. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. We all got a golf ball of microplastics in our noggins. It's cool. That's true, Biscuit. That's true. We do got that. That's good. It's good for us. It's good for us. Posted them on the Discord and confabulating. There you go, Torn. There you go. They're in the Gen chat. Now you get to go see. Now I get to drop all those emotes again. Tee-hee. Cheers. What a Chad. We dropped the Chad in there. We hit him with the finger guns. We hit the celebrate. What a cool kid. What a cool kid. Absolute. Absolute. Hit with the bun vibe. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Very good. Very good. Very good. And now you get to see, Torn. Now you get to see. So, yeah. I am trying to be helpful to people in ARC. Trying to teach people some stuff and things about it. Here's sort of what we're up against right now. I was explaining the trials. So, the new week just kicked off this morning at 1 a.m. All of the ranks got reset because it's the new season. So all of us in Hotshot, which includes the 1,000 Cantinas, that's all the same rank. For those of you who don't know, there's the rank system right here. I'll very quickly explain it. There's the 3 rookies, 1, 2, 3, tryhard 1, 2, 3, wildcard 1, 2, 3, daredevil 1, 2, 3, and then Hotshot. Those are the only ranks, okay? Cantina is the top 1,000 Hotshots in the world. That's what it is. That's all it is, okay? So this is this. They're the same rank, but Cantina is just the top 1,000 of the Hotshots. So it's like Apex Predator in Apex. There's Masters, and then there's the top 750, but that's per region in Apex. In this, it's the top 1,000 in the world. So I got Cantina a couple weeks back, so hooray, I'm Cantina. Pat myself on my back, we did it. So yeah, anyways, if you're a Hotshot and the season resets, everybody goes back to Daredevil 2. So this is the highest rank that anybody is right now. There are no Cantina Legends. There are not even Hotshots right now. It's not possible. It just reset this morning at 1 a.m. Okay? So then you get thrown into random Daredevil 2 brackets up against everybody. So I just did one trial, and I am apparently immediately in line to get a double promotion to get... Oh my gosh, I gotta... Okay. To get Hotshot. So if I complete just a couple more challenges this week, I will end up Hotshot next Monday morning, okay? It's usually a Monday morning, Sunday night, Monday morning reset, but at the very end of the season, there's one extra day, hence it being this reset this morning on Tuesday. So anyways, by the end of this week, I'll be in Hotshot again, and then the next week, it's gonna be the top 1,000 people again of the Hotshots. And that will be the Cantinas. So you can't get Cantina until week 3. This is week 1. And the highest that anyone can be right now is Daredevil 2. Next week, starting on Monday morning, the highest that anyone can be is Hotshot. There still won't be any Cantinas. Then the following week, it'll be the top 1,000 Hotshots as Cantina. That's how the system works, okay? There you go. That's how you know. That's how it works. Points vary from week to week depending on what the trials are. This week, I couldn't even tell you what the scores are going to be. how it ended. Like, I got Cantina Legend off of 69,000 points a couple weeks ago, and that was really good, obviously. The one that ended last night, you needed 135,000 just to sneak in. Okay? So, what will it be this week? I actually don't know. I would need to do a bunch of math and see. But we just tried this one for science. We just did one for science here. And I know that this can be better. I'm figuring how it can be better right now. So you guys are going to hear a stream of consciousness as I sort of process out loud to figure out how to min-max this. There has got to be a way. Now, I tend to do these solo. You can team up and do them, and your points are cumulative, which is kind of cheating if you're doing it solo anyways, because there's no separate leaderboards. Same with trios. You can stack, and the points will stack. But for me, I am trying this solo. That's the challenge. So I'm trying to figure out the best damage that you can get, the highest score that is possible to get in this. That's what we're figuring. That's what we're figuring right now, you guys. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. And now I have diabetes. Congratulations. Ah, so sweet. I can make it sweeter. So we're actually high school sweethearts and reunited. She was my prom date. Dude, Suave, stop. Unbelievable. That's very fun. That's very fun. Biscuit, how are you? Did I ask? Hashtag fake friend. Biscuit, how are you? How was your 4th? How's your weekend? How you doing, Biscuit? Skittles! Oh, Skittles! I audibly gasped seeing you drink out of the fast food cup. What's funny is this is not, that's ironic and funny because we actually didn't buy this from Dutch Brothers. Hot Bride makes it. But we modeled it after a Dutch Brothers drink. Dutch Brothers coffee called the 911. It's got Irish cream and stuff like that. And so she improved upon it, and she has an espresso machine, and she's a coffee master. So why would we spend, now it's like $9 or some nonsense to get this drink. Why would we spend that when she can make it? But the bottle, why am I over here? The bottle, the cup, has these little markers on it. These are used for their measuring. So you can just eyeball syrup up to here, other shots, and then you add this, and then this is supposed to be this. So this gives the proportions. So we make it in this cup, and then I'm gonna wash this cup and recycle it. Which I know, microplastics and whatever else. But I'm gonna, hand wash this cup, and I'm gonna reuse it again and again. So every time I've had a Dutch Brothers on stream, it's probably been this same cup, you guys. I mean, we've got the same cups. So no, this is not from Dutch Brothers. It's actually superior to theirs. And it saves a bunch of money. Also, Skittles! You went live yesterday. Crazy. Crazy. Okay, some game theory, you guys. Game theory. So what we just did was we ran 2 Batinas because 1 is not enough. It breaks. I'm thinking the way to do this is you would need to do a map with Matriarch that has big arc on it. I'm thinking the way that you would do that is you would do Blue Gate, okay? Blue Gate, Matriarch. So you do the same thing we just did, the exact same strat we just did. Bring in 2 Batinas, 2 of these, because 1's not going to be enough. An entire inventory of heavy ammo with a Looting Cautious. Okay, Looting Cautious has more spots than this, not much more, but a couple more, and you need every bit. You would pop the top, waste the Matriarch, and then you'd have to go kill, because you need to kill her first. And since there's going to be competition, like in a vacuum, in a perfect world, you could kill her with no competition. But that's just not going to happen. Certainly not on Blue Gate, it's not going to happen. Even on Dam, I just had competition, and I had a half-decent spawn to get there. Okay? We did okay, but it wasn't ideal. It wasn't perfect. You get there, you pop the top, you sit on top of her, you mag dump everything till she lights on fire and blows up. Then you go after the bombardiers. If you're lucky, 2 bombardiers spawn on the map. They are low to no armor. So you just roll those. You just roll bombardiers. And I don't know what the damage fall off is for the patina. This would be something to learn. But you could basically get in relatively close with this room. The gate control room, because there's a bombardier right here that wanders around right here. So you could shoot this bomba from the room here. Kill this one. If you're lucky, there's another one down by Raider's Refuge. I don't know if that's only during the day. I don't think it is. You might get a second one down here. So you'd have to go kill this one, get them both to respawn, and then kill them both again. There's a bastion underground right here. Wandering around up and down this aisle right here. There's a bastion. But we already talked about this. You don't want to kill the bastion because the bastion is heavily armored, and so those bullets won't go as far. And the great limiting factor here is how many bullets you can carry as a solo. And so if you don't miss a single shot, and you spend, I don't even know how many we decided we spent on the matriarch. I should have looked. I can actually probably go back in the VOD and check how many bullets it took to kill the matriarch. Every bullet needs to count. So that worked on the matriarch, obviously. It won't work as well if you're hunting smaller arc. So that might not be the play. If you go for bombardiers, go for the bombas, they're lightly armored, so your bullets will count for more per bullet, and then you waste them. If there's a vaporizer on the map, you kill that too. That's also really good for damage. That might be the play. And that would be all of the ammo. Honestly, that would be all the ammo. Like, you can't use the time. This is so interesting to me. This trial is so interesting because you can't use the full match timer. You're out of ammo by then. I mean, maybe the strat... Look, we've already lost 2 positions literally since I've been talking. People are playing. Good for them. Interesting. So... the strat might be pops. Might be. I'm not sure. I don't know how much damage a pop, how much health a pop has, and how much damage it does to it. So there might be some wasted stuff there. That would be the limiting factor. If it does more damage than a pop has health, which I think it is, because like a medium ammo bullet will kill a pop. There's a little bit of overkill, a little bit of waste. But if you just did a pop trial using a patina on Stella Night Raid, and you used every single minute of the match and you didn't have any competition, that might be better. I don't know. I feel like my strat is it, though. I feel like my strat is the play. Could be totally wrong. I'll have to see what the cool kids are doing this week, but I think that's it. You melt the core, and then you go for bombas or vapes with low armor, and you use every single bullet you can. So every single bullet would be an inventory of cautious. So you got 24 and 2. Okay, 24 and 2. So then we got 20 here. 24 and 2. Is that what I just said? Yeah, 24 and 2. So you got 26 spots. 24. So 4 extra spots here and 2. So you lose 1. Okay. So 26 spots. We don't need these. You'd bring your snap hook. You must have a snap hook. You'd bring hard health, shields, stim, more hard health. Fill up your spots, right? Because you can carry 5? Yeah, still 5. And the rest is ammo. So 26 slots of ammo. which is 1,560 rounds. I did, and I'll do it again. Oh my gosh. Skittles being a menace. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Let's see. Tink was doing some maths earlier. And it's 874 shots. 874 shots before one breaks. 1,560 bullets. So you need 2 Batinas, and you need to use all of their health, basically. Nearly break both. 26 stacks of heavy ammo. Only minimal meds. Wait, you said that she had 27,000 health? We only did like 11,000 to her. There's no way that they did that much damage to her. Damn. So, okay, if we got a matriarch to ourselves, uncontested, maybe we could do more damage. Maybe we could do a better job. I don't know. But... You have to think about it. You have to go for the matriarch first, because you don't want anybody else taking that sweet, sweet damage. And you hope that they leave some ads afterwards. Hope one is a bomba. Do it on a map where there are other bombas walking around. Don't waste ammo at all. Can't miss a single bullet on little ads. You'd save it for bombas and the core. I think that's the strat. I think that's the tech. I think that's the tech, guys. I think that's it. And now you guys know the tech. Now you know the tech. We're going to ditch all of that. All of that. Where's our Rennie? Baby dead Rennie. Actually, no, take that. We're buying everything because we don't need the cash.
Welcome. Sure thing. You like the decor? I designed it myself.
We're gonna pause that music. Okay. Definitely don't need all of that if we're doing exploring. Blaze grenade. We could just randomly go throw it at a bomba and that'll count. Because that's stupid. This is stupid. Ticks, pops, and fireballs is a nightmare. I hate that. That just means bringing in a ton of shields in my case because I'm terrible with that. Terrible at it. That's going to be freaking hard. That means getting blown up by a freaking lot of pops, I gotta say. Lot of pops. You probably also need to respec for this. For those of you not familiar, you want effortless swing. Where is it? There it is. You'd want this. So you'd need to spend however much money to respec this week and get this. You don't need this, but you'd need this. Effortless swing. So you need to pay 172, jeez, 1,000 points. And redo to get effortless swing in there, all 5 points. And then once you have, that would make your life much easier, especially if you're doing something like Stella when they come in 2s and 3s. You got to keep swinging. So that's going to be really challenging. This one is going to be very boring. The real cool kids will herd shredders as usual. They will herd shredders and they'll go for this. I'm probably just going to toss it at a bomba and hope there's a leaper nearby. I don't know. It's going to be stupid. Search androids. I will try Bluegate for this. Boom make a good point. I will search Bluegate and see how many there are. That should not be too tough to figure out. That is not something that people have mapped, incidentally. A lot of people map certain things, and you can find them. People have not mapped where the androids are. So that might be a custom map that some cool kid somewhere has made, but I am not that cool kid. I do not have that map at present. So I would need to go find out, and then we can count them. That's just doing some research, doing some recon. Look, we're falling in the ranks. Open containers in spaceport. Okay. This one I'm very interested in. This one's very interesting to me because, as I said at tonight's outset, look, spaceport, you cannot loot every container. It's not possible. Not in 30 minutes. So the play here would be to do locked, a hidden bunker. It's called Hidden Bunker. A game mode here. Okay. Where, let's see, when's the next Hidden Bunker? Hidden Bunker is, 1 a.m. Good. Excellent. Stupid. Yeah, 1 a.m. and the next one's at 7 a.m. Awesome. Yeah, I can't do either of those. So anywho, the way to do this is to go to spaceport on Hidden Bunker. So you've got 10 extra minutes. That's the whole reason. And then you'd hit all of Departure Building, all of Arrival Building. I mean, that's kind of it. You'd hit the underground. You hit the tunnel. There's some stuff to hit in here. Not a ton. Might not be worth it. My guess is the play, depending on where you spawn, is if you spawn like somewhere over here, you hit these couple buildings on the way. Yippee. You hit all of Departure Building. This little building, if it's not been breached, you have to breach it, unfortunately. Maybe the guard tower. There's only like 3 things that you could loot there, but it's something. So it might just be the play that you would go skip all of Departure Building, all of Arrival Building, bring a warehouse key, loot everything in the warehouse key area in the locked room, run out here, hit these containers, and bring 2 trench tower keys and get inside both and loot both. And that's probably all of your time. That's probably all of your time to hit those buildings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit those 5. That's probably the strat. Launch towers, again, waste of time going up and down the zips. Everything else is really scattered. Control tower has some stuff, so that'd be cool. If you spawn here, maybe you hit control tower on the way and you try and do that loop. You would need this to be your extract right here. Then you'd hit the button. Hilariously, then you would drop down into the tunnel right here, loot a couple extra things at the last minute here. Maybe this building, this little breach room right here, maybe this little breach room right here. With your final minute, you get a couple extra things and extract right here. That's probably the play. Because breaching cars takes forever. So anything that requires breaching, you don't want to do. So the cars out here, all the cars down here, isn't going to be worth your time. It's going to be way faster to move through these ones. Container has a bunch of stuff in the locked room in container storage. It's just, look, you're looking at a lot of keys at this point. Key for container, key for warehouse, 2 trench tower keys. That's a lot. If you brought a control tower key as well, you could. That's a lot. And then you'd need all 40 minutes. You would open something up just long enough for it to count. You'd leave it. You'd loot nothing. You'd run your happy ass with zip hooks or snap hooks. You'd need to bring 2 because the first is probably going to break. Actually, no. On this map, the first won't break. You bring a full health snap hook and a mountain of stims. And that's it. A light shield so you can run faster. That's the whole game. That's the strat. That's how you do this. So ideally, you'd spawn here, I guess. Go through container. You'd snap hook up to container, punch in, loot, run to control tower, loot, snap hook over here, all the way over here, bypassing basically all of this. Takes too long. All of departure, all of arrival, shipping warehouse, get a warehouse key, go through there, skip the rest of warehouse, basically. Go down here, Open up these containers that you see on the way, because they don't need breaching or anything. And then both trench towers, hit the button, and then loot this little breach building and this little breach building with your last minute and a half, and then you exfil. That's probably the play. So you need the right spawn, the right extract, and a bunch of keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 keys. That's a lot. Phew. That's probably the play, though. I don't know if any of you cool kids out there have a better idea. I'd love to hear it. I'm not too proud to at all. Tell me the stuff. Tell me what you guys think the strats are for these. I won't be offended even a little bit. I'd be down to hear. So this is curious to me. The damage arc using heavy. If we got the matriarch to ourselves, no one else touched her. It looks like it's happening again at 9. It's happening in 30 minutes on Spaceport. Everybody's going to murder her. On Spaceport, everybody murders the queen, or the matriarch, whatever, both. Matriarch is in the dead middle of the map. Everybody shoots her. Everybody shoots her. They can't help it. And it's pretty easy because there's hidey holes. And so you can fight her somewhat easily on Spaceport as compared to like Dam. There's nowhere to hide on Dam. So not a lot of people fight her on Dam. We had pretty good conditions and we only got 10k. So I'm thinking if she indeed has, what did Tink say? 27,000 health? 27,000 health, is that correct? Hang on. 23,000 health. She has 23,000 health. Might be the case that that's the best. You pop up there, you have nobody contesting you, and you get 23,000 points on the matriarch. And that's every single point that you can get, and then you just leave. You hatch out, whatever. You kill her. Maybe it's not even enough bullets to kill her. I'm not sure. I would need to check the VOD. I would need to check the VOD and see. Actually, can I do that? Can I do that while I'm live? Probably, right? Sorry for all of you who are like, I don't play Arc Raiders. Well, we're sciencing, you guys. I can indeed rewind on Rumble. So let's see. Rewind. Hello? Rewind. Rewind. Go back. Hello? Go back. There we go. There we go. Okay, we got 10,000 points back there. Nope. Not gonna let me? Wow. Why is freaking Firefox is being really disagreeable lately? I don't know if anybody else is having that issue, but I am. I'll have to check this later. I will. Zen! Oh my gosh! This gem. This dude. Unbelievable. Unbelievable Raiders! Hello. Welcome, how the devil are we? How you guys doing? How's the stuff? How's the things? Hat tips for you guys. Hat tips all around. We've got some juice. We got some juice. Zen, I'm grateful for the raid. Means an awful fucking lot. Well, come on in. A JoJo raid. Yeah. A JoJo raid. Hang on. Shout outs are in order here for Sir Zen. This gentleman. This dude out here and trusting his platform and his people, little old me. Means an awful lot, sir. An awful heckin' lot. Well, come on in, gang. It's a pleasure to make the acquaintance of each of you with whom I've not yet had the pleasure. It is now my pleasure. Welcome. I'm Gus. It's nice to have you. Good to have you in my humble corner of the interwebs, and we're playing some Ark tonight. I'm talking tips and tricks, and we're game theorying some stuff. That's what we're on about. That's what we're trying to do. It's true. Yeah, welcome. Guts is here. That's right there, JoJo Raid is true. Welcome, gang. It's very good indeed to have you. Also, this means I rated me, so I get to pull in some bandwidth. I earned weekly rewards. Check out your badge and channel points. I apparently got a badge from watching your stream, my dude. I don't know what that means, but whatever. We're going to pull in that tab. Yes, we are. We put friends before frames, but not me. That's silly. That's silly. You know what I'm saying? Silly indeed. But yeah, I want to hear the self-promos then. I want to hear it. I want to know the tea. When people humor me and go give a vibe check to thee, what will they find? What do you get up to on the interwebs? And when? What's your schedule like right now? When can people find you doing your business? And what will they find you doing? If you have to raid and fade, of course I won't be offended. But still. The Mafia session of JoJo right now. So I had to come here. Oh. Well, okay, hey, seemed apropos, I suppose. Finally met both of my favorite characters in JoJo, and watching the Mafia season, which is my favorite season. Well, you got a thing for a thing. Yeah, did it. Thanks, Twitch. I don't know. Papa Bezos gave me some pixels. Woo, pixels. Pixels, hooray. I know it's fun for you, Guts. Now you get to share in the thing. Now you have shared understanding, shared vocabulary, shared characters. That's very fun. I love that for you. Big fan, big fan. Big fan. But yes, welcome. I'm glad indeed to have you guys. My name's Gus. I'm a variety streamer. I get up to a variety of things. I am playing Apex tonight. I hit Cantina a couple weeks ago, so very cool. I'm in the top 1,000 players in the world who don't cheat or team. Hooray! Waving flags. I'm going through some theories and stuff like that for this week's trials, which just kicked off this morning. So that's what I was just sharing with everybody. We did one experiment. That was this one right here. And I am theorizing that we could do enough damage to take down the matriarch by our lonesome if we got her to our lonesome, which it doesn't sound like we're going to get. So the challenge then is getting a lobby where we've got her uncontested. I was just saying, Spaceport is the next one. Starts in 20 minutes. Everybody's going to be shooting her. There's no way we do better damage than we just did here on Spaceport Matriarch. Everybody shoots her. She dies in 2 seconds. It's just not going to happen. Not going to happen. Unless people aren't playing right now. Like, we could try it just for science. We could go in there, get a feel for the lobby, and see what it's doing. I don't want to get all that heavy ammo just to have to turn around and sell it if I need the space. I don't know. We could try it for science. Because then apparently another one runs back-to-back on Spaceport right afterwards. So I won't get to try again until later this week. But then, even then, I'm going to be hosting family. So I'm not streaming on Friday night. I will be putting out an announcement in the Discord on Thursday about that. So yeah, I will be streaming on Saturday normally. But yeah, I've got sibling and her husband and my nieces and nephews are going to be visiting. So we're going to have people running around. We haven't seen them in years. And so yeah, this was a cool opportunity to see them. So we're getting sort of some of the family together and we're going to hang out. So yeah, that's going to be this week. But I will be back at this sort of normal schedule next week. I'm enjoying Arc. This has been pretty fun. We did really, really well the final week, which just concluded. So we just got our final scores up, and Zen, Guts, fabulous mules these. Me and Boom are going to need your guys' services in 2 weeks. 2 weeks we're going to need you, legends. 2 weeks. We're both doing the reset. We're both doing the prestige thing, and that's where we're going to have to offload all the stuff for muling over. Yeah, that's going to be in 2 weeks' time. 2 weeks' time from... or a little less, slightly less than 2 weeks' time. It's like a week and 5 days or something like that. But yeah, that's coming up. We have a countdown here I can show you. Project Expedition. Right here. There you go. 13 days. 13 days. That's where we will have to meet up with y'all, you heroes. We were talking about you two the other day, incidentally, he and I. Weez was doing it. Oh, Kodo over here doing what? What are we? What? Behold? Behold? Where are we? Behold? Oh my word. Guess I'm gonna be playing this soon. Got an external SSD yesterday. I was waiting for me when I got home. Let's go, Guts. I love to see it. We love to see it. I will be back live tomorrow. We got a sales pitch, you guys. Zen says tomorrow. 4 pum. 4 pum, you guys. That's... Wait, what time zone? Why can't I remember? East Coast. No. Yes. No. Yes? No. Why can't I remember? I'm Gap. My name's Zen. I play a lot of Magic Gathering, grind a lot of Rocket League. Soon, I will be starting Echoes of Anikred. I don't know this word. I don't know. Ani. It's Annie. Is it Annie? Like, are you okay, Annie? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Or is it Annie like it's Anakin and it's Jar Jar's voice? Or is it like Lil Annie? Like Padme at the beginning of episode 2? Ani Krad on the 9th. Other than that, super chill guy. Super nice to meet y'all. Look at that. Look at the respect on this gentleman. Hat tips. We don't know if I'm good yet. Let me know the date. I don't know if I'll be camping on the weekend yet or not. Hey, I'm on your schedule, my dude. I'm gonna be on your schedule that week. Whatever your availability is. It's the 20th on a Monday. I'll be there. Dang. So the reset itself, I want to say it's 13 days, 6 hours is the reset. So is it a Monday night? Yeah, because tonight's Tuesday, so it'd be, yeah, it's a Monday night past midnight. The expedition is 6 hours in? That's, what the, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 2? It's at 2 a.m.? Weird. Yeah, so anyways, we just need to meet up with you guys the day or one of the 2 days before to offload all the stuff, and then the day after to get all the stuff back. You know, that's going to be the plan. That's going to be the plan, so crazy. Zen is central. Okay. Einkrad. No, it's not. Can't be Einkrad. There's an A-N-I. It's Annie. Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Oh. You're on the 13th. And the 13th day is all you need? Yeah. It doesn't need to be right before. Yeah, it's just once we hand over all of our stuff, we can't play anymore is the point. Until we do the reset. And then the next day, we meet up and you offload everything. And then we can resume playing again. That's the idea. So, yeah. Yeah, boy! And then it cuts off. Now, are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? It is, I promise. I've heard him say it. Crazy. 12 a.m. 13th on the dot. Look. So we have a different departure window, Kodo. I know that people have different times for this, but that's pretty different, dude. I got 2 hours on you. What the heck? Yeah, also, me saying, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? That's right up Guts' alley, because I'm saying music things, and that's where Guts and her big brain for music comes in. I know she's getting the reference. If no one else is getting the reference, Guts is. It's known. It is known. So yeah, that's it. 13 days, 6 hours. Am I crazy? Am I missing it? Do we have daylight savings timer in the meantime? Do we lose an hour? What's going on? Oh, for your friends to hoard. Nah, it could be any point. Any point during the day. It's gonna be great. Smooth criminal. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Oh my gosh. So yeah, this is what we're doing, you guys. This is it. We're doing trials. We're doing trials. That's it. We're experimenting. And other people are playing. So we're following quickly, which is hilarious because they're literally just playing. We've only done one trial. I'm about to do another one. But first, I'm going to have to drop behind a paywall, you guys. I'm about to go on a Rumble side. T-freaking-he! We got a paywall, you guys. We got a paywall. We gotta do it because I haven't streamed yet this month. I've missed some days, obviously. And I can't afford that. I gotta get the paywall hours in before the month continue too far. So I'm going to be doing some more gamering. I'm going to be doing probably challenging the containers in Spaceport. I'm going to give that a go just to see what we can do with the time. I'm going to do Bluegate and search for androids and map those out, count out how many there are, and see if they're even lootable on Bluegate, which memory doesn't serve them as being lootable, but we're going to find out. Damage arc using a single trailblazer. I might as well, just for funsies. And meleeing ticks, pops, and fireballs. I hate that. Boy, howdy do I hate that. Originally Michael Jackson, covered by Alien Ant Farm. Be camping 23rd through the 27th. So anytime is good. Bet. That's terribly excite. Wait, 23rd, 27th. 2 weeks. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. So you're going to be camping after them. Okay, yeah. I got you. I love that. Zen is such a freaking champion, you guys. Again, I shouted him out. I'd be grateful if you guys do a vibe check on him. Go give a look-see. He is indeed a chill dude. He ain't, like, that ain't just, like, blowing smoke. He's a pretty chill dude. He's a keeper. He's one to know. This is what patch notes say. July 21st at 10 a.m. 8 a.m. Oh, midnight. Yeah, why does mine have a different time? I think I'm told, Kodo, that people have different times. I don't know. Elder, is that you, Elder? Is that Elder Wolf? Did you change your name? Oh my gosh.
Remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Different Wolf. El Wolf. I like it. The Wolf? Oh, that's crazy. Hey, welcome on in. I'm grateful for the follow. Listen, I take follows quite seriously. And I aim to earn it. Wolf. Welcome. To Jurassic Park. That's good indeed to have you. Welcome. How'd you find Humble Little Corner in the intros? To where to pay you? How do you find me? How did that happen? Be around Sunday, Monday the 19th and the 20th. If you need it other times, let me know. This gem. Being flexible for little old me. I don't know. Yeah, Kodo, I keep getting told that people have, like, there's a couple hours when different expeditions take off. I don't know why they would do it that way, but I'm told that. By multiple people, I'm told that there's a span of time. So, I don't know. Sunday is the 19th, Monday's the 20th. I need sleep. Yeah, listen, sleep is good. Do I see that we are out of reasons? Herm? What?
I work my whole life. I don't apologize to take care of my family. And I refuse to be a fool. Dancing on the string held by all those big shots.
I'm shouting out Trotsky too. There's Jim. Are you kidding me? 10 gifted, sir? The 10 biggies? Are you...
I work my whole life. I don't apologize.
Kobe?
To take care of my family.
You get behind the paywall, my friend.
Refuse
Hooked up.
to be a fool.
Hooked up, Kobe.
Dancing on the string held by all those big shots.
Crazy. Hey, the rest of you, if any of you don't got subs, now's the time. That means there's 4 more. 4 more over on Rumble that are just floating around. So you just got to say something in Rumble chat. Any whole thing. Drop an emo. Do any whole thing in Rumble chat. And you pick up one of them gifted subs. And as soon as you do, you get access to behind the premium paywall for the whole heckin' month. You get access to all the stuff, all the things. No ads, no whatever. So just say something in chat. Because we are going to be paywalling here shortly. So now's the time. Lock it in. Next few minutes here. Just a couple minutes. And then we're premium. And you guys get to see all the strats. All the big brain stuff. That's it. That's the one. Biscuit sitting pretty over there with a sub. Looking good. Do the ting. That's true. Do the ting. Over there, done day the ting. Probably Wolf is going to pick one up. Probably our new friend Wolf over here. Going to pick up a thing. We'll see. We'll get to see. But also, you guys, there's a new bar. I didn't get to tell a bunch of you this. The Rumble Creator Program, okay? It's the partner program on Rumble. They just upped the ante pretty high, okay? Before, it was somewhat challenging to be in the Creator Program. Like, it had some hard metrics. I'm not poo-pooing the metrics, okay? A lot of people struggled to hit those metrics. We dealt with them pretty handily. Me and you guys, me and the Mafia community, you guys made quick work of a lot of it. But they just upped the ante. That's going to be really hard for a lot of people to hit. A lot of people are going to struggle to hit the new benchmarks for the Creator Program. on Rumble. There's only one thing that we may struggle with. The rest of them we got. The rest of them are going to be easy, no problemo. But one of them, gang, we have to hit 75 unique chatters in a month. Now, that might not be a big deal to a lot of people. I know it's not. Okay? And it's not every stream, obviously. It's not a week. It's in a month. A whole month, okay? So you say one thing in someone's chat on Rumble side, you count as 1 out of 75 for their month, okay? It's every single calendar month. So for the month of July, we got to have 75 unique chatters say something in chat. 75 of them. We're close. If the past month's metrics are anything to go by, we're very close to that. We're at like 65, 70, but not 75. So I'm grateful to all of you who have gone through the hassle of setting up a Rumble account. Those of you who are present. I know a lot of you lurk and don't usually type something in. I'd be grateful if one time per month, you punch it in. You could even say, I'm here for my 1 out of 75. I've been sending that to people. At the beginning of the month, this first week we've had of July here, I have messaged all my regulars that I lurk on Rumble, 1/75. I'm just sending them my chat. Usually they have my bandwidth, but they need my chat. So now I'm saying 1 out of 75, baby. And they know what that is, because the people who are pushing for the partner program, who are trying to get into it, and those who are trying to maintain it, know that this is a pretty high bar. So I'm grateful to all of you guys who have done that and participated. And Trotsky, thank you for giving them reasons. You actual gem. Yeah, everybody who hasn't said something in Rumble chat, now's the chance. Get a gifted sub. Say something in the chat. It counts. It all helps. Thank you. Means an awful heckin' lot. An awful heckin' lot. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. 69 out of 75. Dang, biscuit. Look at the cool kid. What a cool kid. Good night, all. Much love. Take care, Zen. Appreciate you. I appreciate you very much indeed. What is a chatter? I know. Yep. So make extra alt accounts and we get 120 to 140. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, it's a weird system. Their system is it's far from perfect. And again, a lot of people are going to struggle with those sorts of numbers. And so if you want a free way to support people on Rumble, creators that you think are doing a good job, you just pop into chat and say something. You don't even have to follow them. You just say something. Just say 1 out of 75. And those people will be grateful for it. Yeah, I've done it for big streamers, little streamers. They get it. They know what it is. And it's new as of a week ago. So everybody right now just sort of had this dropped in their lap 2 weeks ago. And they're like, oh. So it's going to be something. Well, dark humor, liberals. dark humor liberals or dark humor Oxford, liberals? What do we... I don't know. So here's what we're going to do. Gang. We're going to paywall. And then I'm going to stream for about another hour and a half is my plan here. We're going to do all these trials. I'm going to show you guys some stuff and some things. But now, on this side of things... Oh, Doug ended. Get to pull in a tab. We love to see it. I am going to raid out on Twitch. You guys... If I haven't earned your follow, if I haven't earned your subscription, I haven't earned your being a part of Rumble Premium, then I hope I can earn it on Saturday when we get up to our Just Chatting in the morning and we're playing Doom 2016 on Saturday in the evening stream. We're gonna do that. If you're not here, if you're not plugged into the thing, then you can see how it's gonna go over with Zach. I don't think we've rated Zach in a minute here. Actually, wait, what is Zach getting up to right now? I don't know Zach as well, and I don't know that I can raid and fade as easily with him. I feel like I'm going to raid Mav. I don't raid Mav as often. I got a lot of people to raid, so I don't raid Mav as often as would be fun. Everybody knows Mav. Lots of you know Mav here. If you don't, you'll get a kick out of Mav. He's certainly unique. He's quite good at all of this stuff, quite good indeed. And so quite the entertainer. So if you're watching on Twitch, you know, you're going to go on to watch Mav for free. And here's a raid message. If you guys would like to copy it, or you could make your own, do you? I'd be grateful if you guys go along for the raid on Twitch side. We don't have a ton of people watching on Twitch, so every number counts. I appreciate it. We get in front of more eyeballs, get to meet more people, so thank you guys. And then the rest of the stream is going to continue on Rumble. Rest of the stream is going to continue on Rumble. And so, yeah, there's more stream. It's just going to be over on Rumble side. That's where it's going to be. Nice to meet you. No, you, Torn. No, you. I will be playing more Ark next Tuesday. I want to chat with you more, Torn, about Ark. I want to know where you're at in the game. I want to know what it is you get up to in the game, what challenges you chase after. I want to know all that stuff, okay? I am curious. So I hope I get to see you for next Tuesday as we game theory out more of the trials and all of that. It is my hope. It is my hope. Okay, trust me, Mav is a good time. Yeah, and if you haven't met Mav, just pop in really fast. You do your own vibe check. If you want to stick around, stick around. If you don't, don't. You will have already done me and the Mafia community kindness by going along for the raid and showing some love. Mav is a very cool streamer. One of the more entertaining streamers that exists, as far as I'm concerned. You'll see why. If you haven't seen him, you'll see why here shortly. You will see why. Okay, so next stream's on Saturday. Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Pacific time, just chatting for a little bit, and then Doom 2016 in the evening. What will it look like, gang? What does it look like to get into this Mafia business, this hard mode stuff? What does it look like to be a part of this community? What will we get up to in the days ahead, in the weeks ahead? Huh? Come and see. Come and see. And as ever, I will strive to see that it's a decision that you don't regret. In the meantime, I wish for you each marvelous evenings, mornings, wherever ye be, and I will see you on the other side.